everyone, and welcome to MinusOneCharisma, Dungeons and Dragons stream. It's Monday night. We're here with our Chronicles and Aventide campaign, episode 98.
100.
Holy moly!
9,800. Almost
Big
100.
number.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you guys know when 99 is bigger than 100?
When 789.
That's
On
it.
a microwave.
Say this again? Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Start
makes
over.
sense.
When is 99 bigger than 100?
It's like a math problem, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it's too mathy.
On a
Bad joke.
microwave, because a microwave is
99
99.
seconds.
It was, yeah.
60 seconds.
Okay, that's funny. Sure.
Did you guys
Did you
know
ever-
that?
Yikes.
Did you know that diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes.
That explains a lot.
Well, I like that one too. Yeah.
But
That's from Last of Us. I
You
stole it.
stole it.
Oh.
this is important. Would you punch in 90 into your microwave? 90 seconds?
I
No,
have.
not 130. You'd punch
I
90
have,
in.
because when I was younger, I was like, ooh, I'm saving a button press.
It's more efficient. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, as a kid, not as an adult.
I probably burned more calories contemplating how to save pushing one button. So net loss.
Now you're using brain power.
That sounds like you, James.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, James, you're so weird for that.
So weird.
Typically, and also only.
What a weirdo!
Who uses a microwave?
Can't
Okay,
even smell
real talk.
microwave.
I've
Wait,
met
did Bobby
like,
change his shirt too? Did you change your shirt too, Bobby?
Yay!
yeah. Get your
I don't know where mine is, and I'm really upset about it. I've been looking for it.
You don't need one. We all know.
I-
That's because
No!
probably stole
Yeah,
it.
Kate does.
Yeah. We know. Tangent, he finally changes his clothes.
We know.
Yeah.
Or not no.
Never. Let's talk about last week real quick.
So we're just ditching the microwave talk. That's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
sailed.
Sorry.
Let's switch it, please.
Um
I'm being attacked here. You guys are attacking me.
Oh, I
What's
love
a
this
good-
art.
Here we go. Let's talk about microwaves. I know 4 people from Australia here in America, and all 4 of them refuse to use microwaves. Hate them. I feel like
Wow.
Okay.
there's like this thing about microwaves being awful and ruining your life and using like radiation to heat things
Oh,
up.
that's not true. It's been debunked
I know,
multiple
I know.
times by science.
I don't know.
But it's one of those.
Heating
It's
that
like
stuff
one of
that
those.
fast, man. That's witchcraft right there.
It's like one of
Yes,
those
me.
cultural things that's just kind of permeated into the culture, and I love it. It's like without fail they come out, they're like, yeah, I don't like microwaves. I don't ever use them. Like
I
my
don't blame
roommate
him.
would go
I mean,
out of
if-
his
if-
way to not
if-
use the microwave for anything.
If like culturally, just like people don't really have them, like that makes sense. Like,
They all have them. In fact,
Now
he's a
here's a question.
landlord, and he had to replace their microwave.
Just don't use them.
Here's a
It's-
question: If you
it's
heated
black
a
magic.
thing up for him, if you like made him some like tea or like whatever,
He would- he
would he
would- he-
accept it?
Yeah, he totally he understands that
all right,
like
that's cool. That's
it's
cool.
not witchcraft, right? Like it's just waves that are on the same level of water. The heat of water, it vibrates, it makes heat, and then heats up, right?
To me,
and
all
then
science is
those-
witchcraft. I'll never understand
those little
any of
mesh
it, so.
screens block them so the microwaves
smart
can't
enough.
actually leave the microwave because of that little mesh screen they got there. He understands that, but my God, he won't stand near a microwave while it's on. I'll tell you that. I do all the time, which maybe explains
Man,
a
he
lot.
make- How does he make popcorn? He's buy those like old school popcorn
How's
things
he
in the
make
tin.
Possibly. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
All right.
Well, do you guys
Just
want to make
avoids
popcorn on
it.
a stove?
I make popcorn on the
We have a
stove.
popcorn maker.
I buy
No.
popcorn
Like a whole
made
tower.
already.
Yeah.
More importantly,
Like-
if he
like
doesn't use a
smart
microwave.
popcorn, like the white cheddar.
Oh yeah, that stuff's good.
I'm hungry now. The smart food. Pirate foodie. That's not popcorn, but it's like popcorn.
It's nice
It's
though.
like
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's probably better for you than popcorn. I would just
Better for you
maybe.
than
I'm
popcorn.
not sure.
Oh, got him.
Popcorn is. I don't know if that's.
All right,
it's great
I
for you,
apologize
It's
for the microwave talk.
It had to happen.
Did it
Yeah.
have to
I don't
happen?
process corn very well, so I don't know, man. I don't know, dude.
Old corn or new
it's just the
GMO
kernel
corn?
can't get past.
You guys are really stressed out about these things that we're trying to get.
Oh,
This is like
some
when you're.
popcorn.
Oh yeah,
There's like an exam.
You're probably
right.
really not gonna like it when I use magic, right?
If you, it's
don't
like,
stand here.
did you ever when you could just keep the teacher just a little more engaged? Like you knew the pop quiz was coming up, it was at the end of class, but if you just kept them talking for a little bit longer, like an hour and a half longer, like you knew that like it'd be okay.
Maybe they would go over. Yeah.
Okay.
Or you'll just have less time to do the quiz.
Or you'll have less time to do the quiz, the type of teacher that Jaymes is.
Yeah.
We're just gonna wait to give
Yep,
me all these ideas.
Pretty much.
Yikes.
Yikes.
So
Do we taste it?
Okay, so we go the lava monster next, right? Is that what's happening? or-
Cool to the touch. You hold the pendant of water in your hands as you watch the playful streams and brooks splash around. Hidden in the misty outlands, 3 more pendants await. 1 of magma, 1 of stone, and 1 of wind. Haberdash's tall, ramshackle tower looms heavily in the center of this cratered overhanging, with the looming Wyvern riders nested high above. You can still feel the crackling weaves of magic running rampant all around you. The archivist stands nearby, Theodore, with Eva still blinded by the amulet of unseeing eyes, which protects from magical scrying. As you look out onto this crater,
yes.
you look to the left and you see pools of magma, small creatures made of fire within the streams of lava. Creatures, humanoid, moving about, watchful. One of them bigger than the rest, with a necklace pendant made of gold and ruby.
They don't
To your
look like
right.
turtles, do they?
They don't look like turtles. No. To your right, tall stones jut out of a pretty barren, sandy landscape. Tall rock made somewhat humanoid, maybe as if without a head, just a tall, broad-shouldered rock being stomps around alone, but huge, 15, 20 feet tall, sometimes rolling, sometimes moving. Its massive arms slamming down into the sand. As you can see, the very ground around him shaking in the sand, moving in to fill his footprints as he walks. And just across on the other side, you see a rocky outcropping with leaves and branches and such swirling around, some of the sand and some of the magma from the nearby swirling around in these angry torrents of wind, creating microscopic razor blades as it shoots back and forth. And this tornado, you can see inside it, a pendant sits and looms perfectly still within it, moving back and forth with this controlled being, and every once in a while, pieces of wind break off and move in their own directions, tearing the ground where they are, and quickly the wind will pull other debris back into the slots, this destroyed, blasted land.
Good luck with that, Cornelia.
You trust.
Theodore
Right.
Inspiration.
kind of looks at you.
Yeah, 1 point. You get 1 inspiration.
Theodore looks in your way. Well, you did a fantastic job on the first. I have no doubt the next 3 will go just as well, if not better. looks at Kelwise's banged up body and Rezik's a little bit.
How far away are the lava beasts?
So this
Heat
whole
wise?
entire area is massive. So these lava beasts are maybe a 30-minute walk, since you're kind of skirting the circumference of this cratered area, just to stay in like kind of the thick misty area that kind of blocks this place from view from the outside.
So yeah, before we go over there, just out of game, we ran into the Misty area, I believe, at the end of the last game. When we went to the Misty area, two things. I know that when we go near all the elemental section, you were saying magic. I can tell that magic, like if I use it, it's gonna like it's basically like a match in like a room full of gas. It might explode or do anything crazy. Does that feel the same way in the mist or only in the elemental?
Yeah, it kind of
divides.
It's not. It doesn't feel like it's just like a start and stop thing. It just kind of feels like maybe a good half mile around here. Maybe the chances of that, the magical weaves exploding would drop significantly as you go further and further away. But even in the mist, you can feel just the kind of the laws of magic are wrong here. And you can't quite put your finger on why they're wrong, but you just know it. And every one of you can kind of feel, especially the those of you attached with a seraphim. You can tell, like, even the seraphim are a little bit almost drunk, just because it's kind of weird in this place.
Okay, and then also, when we're in the misty area, can we talk? Is it like, because like I know like when we went to the elemental area, it was like an echo chamber. It was like super multiplied.
Yeah, it does seem like there's
loud.
the cratered area. It kind of juts in, and like a soft voice won't echo, but anything louder than maybe a soft whisper, definitely runs the risk of kind of like amplifying in here. The sounds of those rock golems kind of stomping around every once in a while feel like sonic booms going out of here. You can kind of see far away those little fire creatures just going into the flava, and the sound that they make, the splashes, sound much closer than they actually are. So even in the mist, you can talk and you can whisper and you can be soft about it, but anything louder than a whisper, you're not sure how far that'll permeate.
All right, gang. Do we want to take a rest before we go back out there, or do we want to just use some spells to heal up? Or
We can't use magic.
that's true.
Yeah, so a rest would be nice.
Yeah, I would like to take a nap. I don't feel so good.
Yeah. How long have we been traveling? Would it be a good time to do a long rest, or is it?
Sure, you can definitely long rest. Yeah, because you guys have been traveling. You guys traveled on foot pretty far because you had to plant your boat far away so that no one saw it. So you've been traveling. You traveled maybe half a day, a good 4 hours before you got here, and then you did that. So you could definitely take a long rest if you need to.
If we need to, unless we want to do short and go for it in the night, but I don't want anyone to go into it wounded, so I say we.
Yeah, what do we want to do? Should we maybe back off a little bit and take a long rest, or should we just stay here and take a short rest for a little bit?
Why don't we do a short rest and then get another one? And we do a long rest and we do the other two after the long rest, because then we could do two and then sleep and then two.
Sounds good to me.
Good job.
Hey!
You just did maths. Good job.
Okay.
Wow.
Good.
You guys settle down. You move farther into the mist to.
Very impressive. Oh no.
You guys move further into the mist, and you kind of
Every time.
sit down and just take a break. Short rest in our game is 10 minutes.
Take a break.
Anything you guys want to do during the short rest?
My way.
Well, I was wondering, Kellwise, do you have the amulet, the water amulet?
Yeah, Right here.
Do you sense any kind of particular magic or any kind of thing you can do to use it to maybe get the other amulets? Maybe it can protect us when we go to the fire one, maybe?
Yeah,
Do I feel any of
feels-
that?
It doesn't feel like it's magical in nature at all. It looks kind of, and when you look at the amulet itself, the pendant, it's shaped in a very odd, like the metal on the outside looks very odd, almost key-like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a piece of something larger. And it's going to probably require getting all of them to put together what it does. Right now, it's just heavy and clunky.
Right. Okay.
I maybe have an idea for the wind one.
Oh.
I read this book once. It was called Tornado or something like that. And I believe that we can maybe dig a hole where maybe I'm underneath and it can be drawn toward the hole. When it goes over the hole, I can basically shoot right up the tornado and grab the pendant. and
You read
see what
this?
happens.
You read this in a book?
Well-
what kind of a book?
Well, the people
I
were
read that
basically storm watchers. And
They would
they
watch storms?
and
Were they
they were
crazy?
like
Oh, they
putting these
recounted
little
their adventures. Yes, I heard tales of this in my bard wanderings.
yeah, and
There's a few
they-
songs
they-
about it.
At the end of the book, did they live? That's probably important to ask you as well.
I'm pretty sure I never finished it.
Good. That's great.
Seems like that
Very
would be
helpful.
really helpful, important information right now. But
I just know it'll suck it up from the center, and then I might be able to control it with my cape situation. That I'm hoping it will just sort of disintegrate after I grab it, or I'll have to shoot out the top, or I don't know what will happen. But once I get in there, but yeah, that's my idea.
I mean, it sounds like it'll work to me. I don't know.
I don't even know enough to know whether or not it would or could or won't work. That's insane.
It could work, but if you do
Quiet.
go through that thing, it's
Seems logically
full of
sound.
dangerous debris moving at very high speeds.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
used to that.
I'm hoping I don't go through it. I'm hoping it'll basically being lower than the ground gives me some cover. So if it goes over it, it'll be like a hole in the
think-
center.
I think Pup
Still
has
horrible.
an idea, and I think the note of the idea is potentially. What were you thinking, Pup? I
Well,
saw a
idea.
light bulb pop
Yeah.
up.
What's a light bulb?
I just saw a candle light
candle.
above your head.
Oh, yeah.
Torch.
So tornadoes, they like spin, right? What if
Think-
we all ran in the opposite direction under it and spin the other way to make it slow down so you didn't fly as fast?
I don't know if we could run fast enough.
I might.
Yeah.
I
But not
feel
the
like you
rest
need to
of
be
us.
some kind of super speedster of some sort, or some kind of person that can run fast to do that. I don't know if we could. I don't know. Maybe.
Is there a way to slow down wind? Is there a way to freeze wind? What if
I
you put
do
water,
have-
water on it?
Magic.
Yeah.
Well, if I could use magic, I might be able
we
to
can-
find something I could do to help. But I don't. I can't do anything. I'm useless.
If honestly, if we could use magic, I could just us everywhere and we could just grab it. I could just grab all of them and go. But
Well,
it's
I was
it's
actually-
made to not have that happen to make it more difficult. It's crazy. It feels like specifically.
Well-
Anyway,
I was actually thinking, Pup, that because you're able to, I've seen you, like, people shoot arrows at your face and you're able to grab them and you're able to fall, like, pretty high and be okay. So maybe you should do it, because if there's flying things, you could just be like, nope, land, score,
or
solid score.
what if Cornelia goes into it and she shoots out and I catch her and I throw her back even further up?
Into the sky?
I deflect Missile Cornelia
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
to get the amulet.
But if she already was inside, why would she need to go back in?
All I'm saying is if she flies out, I could catch her.
Oh, right.
True.
And
It's
just
true.
throw it back. And she could try again, and then she'll come out and throw it back.
We can just like put all our armor on her and wrap her up so that the rocks don't cut her. And
Good idea.
Like bedrolls and blankets and things, so she just
Yeah.
bounces and tumbles.
yeah.
To be able to
James,
fly up, too.
since I can't use any magic and I'm useless here, my character is very smart. Could I use my brain to think of like, is this actually possible to do this?
Please, dear God,
How
use
much
your brain.
physics?
Roll a,
Physics does Rezik know,
roll
Mr.
an
Art
intelligence check.
He's very he's got an intelligence of 19. He's very intelligent.
Doesn't mean you're good at
Smart.
math and physics.
You got like a
Wow,
I
you
could
rolled
be good at
1500 on
math.
his
I don't know.
SATs.
I went to
rolled
academy.
like garbage from our garbage.
What was it again? Sorry, intelligence or
Yeah, roll
Academy
an
for
intelligence.
Art.
okay,
More like fart.
okay, all right, whatever. The dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, it could work. Now, you as Theodore said, and you look at this like very angry, raging tornado full of debris. This debris is moving at insane speeds. So if someone did go through this tornado, there's no telling how much collateral damage that the thing going through it would take. But if you got
What
in and
about
out
under?
quickly,
The tornado.
Stop calling Cornelia a thing. God.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if Cornelia's going in. It's just, I mean, it does seem feasible. And you also, you're trying to keep in consideration the, the cycle of wyvern riders that are periodically flying around, taking a watch, and going back.
Well, is your plan to like dig underground, like dig a tunnel underground, or is it just kind of like go over there and like dig a hole really quick and then
It's
do
like
it?
a hole that's maybe. It's gonna take forever, isn't it? Dang it, 3 feet.
Oh, you're pretty short.
Like 3 feet deep, maybe, where I can just like curl in, and then maybe
I
have like an anchor.
Are you just trying to find a nice place to take a nap, Cornelia?
Well, and
maybe have an anchor on the
Cornelia,
ground to
though,
keep. my-
too. I mean, the ground around the whirlwind was like really
Cement?
blasted rock. Now,
Oh.
Rezik, with your 19 intelligence, you know that there are people in your party who have certain blastatory spells. That's a new word I'm using. Such as, I don't know, sound shockwave spells that tend to just blast stuff to smithereens. So, like, if you wanted to make a quick hole in the ground, it's an option, but it's also a risk because of the circumstances around magic.
using
those.
yeah.
Look at that
Okay.
carrot he's dangling in front of our eyes. Look at that.
And the
Maybe
tornadoes constantly.
a thunderous blastatory.
We know.
He knows I want
Spell.
to use magic so bad. He knows I'm not going to use it to dig a hole in the ground.
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
But it would also
really
make
good at
quite a
digging holes.
shockwave. So timing it with like one of those thunderous footsteps or something like that might be
So 2 things
Advised.
can go in.
Yeah. But I might also kill us all just to put a hole in the ground.
Well, are we only trying to put a hole in the ground with that, or are we trying to do something else with that as well? Like, will that affect the wind? Such a concussive blast? Would it like mess with the wind?
Well, I have the gust of wind too. That might help with the tornado, but it is casting that a spell as well.
Yeah.
When you were with the water Kelwise, did you? Oh, you felt that it wanted to attack you, huh, or something?
Yeah.
So, like you couldn't communicate with it at all.
No, it was a miasma of crazy wild magic. Not
Yeah,
very
it was
helpful.
as if the water itself was not just like a part of a larger stream, but like all the water was alive, like a living being itself.
Question.
So then that would seem like. No, the ground is not sentient. Never mind.
Yes, Jason.
The diameter, roughly, of this tornado, can we tell from here? I mean, is it like...
The diameter of this tornado is upwards of 15 feet wide. It's maybe 20... It sometimes is like taller and shorter. It can vary between even 10 to 20 feet. It kind of swirls up and then swirls down. But when it gets smaller, the diameter kind of expands out, maybe even to 20 feet wide. And then when it goes up, it gets very, very thin.
That's fine. As long as you didn't say like 200.
Oh, no, not even
So I
close.
could even
I've got an idea.
above that even.
It's probably a bad idea, but it's definitely an idea. What if we, and you might shoot me down immediately, Jaymes, actually. What if we flew the ship in here and just brute forced our way through the tornado? Ship is bigger than the tornado. Brute forced our way through the rock guy. Ship is bigger than the rock guy.
Just do it all in one grab.
I haven't figured the magma guy out yet. It might not melt immediately, but
Well,
the ship's gonna get destroyed in the process, guaranteed.
I would say that would definitely get. We would be doing all of that with wyverns,
Yeah.
and elves attacking us at the same time.
Yeah, good point. It's a bad idea.
The thing
I like
walking
it. Just for the record, as a DM, I fucking love it.
We could always.
The thing with the amulet in the fire area, it's like a lava creature.
Yes, it seems like a kind of a rocky, molten creature with two arms and a very long, pointed, almost spired head. Kind of moves around in the lava, almost floating within it, still touching the magma.
How close is it to the water area?
These like almost wedges are pretty large, and it seems like most of the elementals stay quite close to like the center of their specific wedge. So though the water and magma do touch, there seems to be this like divide of really dried, crackling, like almost mist and smoke coming up from the water, kind of dissolving and rising up, but also keeping the magma cool and hard. So
Right.
possibly like a good 200-300 feet before you can see like the water in one area and the magma of the other.
Listen, the way I see it is we're going to have to use magic at some point. But I feel like we should try other avenues before doing it. And the first time we use magic, it might be so disastrous we don't want to use it again. So the time we decide to use it should be on something we feel is absolutely necessary. And I know I am being uncharacteristically responsible. I also don't want to get torn apart by those things up there.
I'm quite enjoying it actually. Thank you for being uncharacteristically
Are you
responsible.
okay?
I appreciate it.
It's trust possessed.
Yeah. Tell me
No.
something.
I have my staff.
Tell me something that only Trust would know.
Uh-oh, it's a big delay. Big pause, knock her out. Sounds like trust. Confused.
I got my eye on you.
I've got my eye on you.
Are you guys making fun of me?
Aha.
No, you've
Got my eye on you
everyone.
too, Cornelia. Aha.
No,
what
that's
are
absolutely correct, Trust. We should try to find ones we can do practically. I was thinking for the rock one, it could be a practical solution of the rocks are most likely slow, so maybe our fastest members, maybe Pup and Cornelia, can get some rope, try to tangle it up, run around it really fast, tangle it up, and then bring it down and then grab it and run. I don't know. Maybe.
It's pretty smart.
Do that
When-
one first.
When we were we were getting the water one, me and Rezik were far back. Did we notice any of the other elementals, like, looking over? Did they get distracted? Did they not notice at all?
No, it seemed like the other elementals kind of just are doing their own thing, and it wasn't
Okay.
until you got very close that they even would react to your presence.
Okay. Well, okay, let's think about all the plans. So we've got rock tripping for the rock one. We've got Cornelia flying up and digging a hole for the wind one. The
If I'm
lava
still
one,
alive.
I'm not immune to fire, but I have resistance to it.
Oh.
I
But it
think
still
that's the one
can
we're gonna
hurt
have to
me.
use magic on because I can't think
yeah,
of
I
a
think
real.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought of one idea where it was like using that. We have that big, what was it called? A canvas or like some kind of top or sheet that is like a camouflage thing. I was thinking maybe we can like maybe get some water in there and hold it, and then when we get close enough, put it onto the fire area and make it all kind of smoky so they can't see us very easily. But that's, I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's a very good idea, honestly.
But also, if we could get enough water on the guy, wouldn't he like stop being able to move? Wouldn't he like turn into a
might.
rock if we got him cold enough?
Yeah,
Maybe
I think it's like one of the
temporarily.
ones that's going to be really hard to do all that.
Like, I feel like we
physical
need Calwise, but the water's so far away. Like, if Calwise could just
Yeah.
like pick up a big chunk of water and it on him. How much water can we fit in your mouth, Cornelia? If you drink a bunch of it, can we shake it out of you?
Pretty sure all of the water.
Wait, so all the water
I
you've
think I
ever
have some
had
in there
is
already.
it in your stomach? Everything you've ever eaten?
Well, no,
Well-
you go to the bathroom, some of it out.
Yeah. I have a small
That's
stomach and a
actually-
big stomach.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. We can put
Go
water
through
in the.
Cornelia and just like open her mouth, open her mouth a little bit.
Are there any
Fill her up with water.
donuts? I mean, are the circle pastries in there?
I'm gonna spit one out if I can. Does it just come out on its own if I think about it? I have to reach in there, Puff.
Ah,
It's so freaky. Oh god.
Yeah. Can we fit if we put what? If you drink water, will it go in your normal stomach or will it go in your bag stomach?
I can put it in my
What's
bag
eating it?
stomach.
Will it ruin everything that's in there? Will we have to take the other stuff out?
I hope not.
Well, I don't know. You have like a literal whale inside your stomach, so maybe you can like use this blowhole to like
Yeah.
spray it out of your mouth or whatever. You know, like I don't know.
I'll take the important things out. I mean, what's really in there? What will it destroy? I mean,
I don't know. What do you have in there?
there?
I have like a javelin,
You have a javelin in your
some pastries.
As long as there's no books in there.
I can't fit a book in there. Some rolled up magazines. I should take those out.
James's face right now. I feel like
Well, we have a whale in your stomach. We have literally like we have a blob of water in Kellwise. I'm sure with the two of you together, we can find some way to use water against the fire.
Yeah, I mean, if we end up having to use magic, I could potentially just spew it out, and then he can.
And would that
just
count as
control
magic?
the
It's like
water.
it's more like I think it's more of an innate ability, maybe.
Exactly.
For him,
Wait.
for you, Killwise, it's not magic.
Should we
That's a
test it?
cantrip.
The innate ability
Ugh.
thing?
It's 100% magic.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, okay.
just so you know.
Oh, is Pop having a hard time using the abilities here then too?
Should
Oh,
I
okay.
try to change?
No, maybe.
Maybe not.
Is using the magic? Is using the bag of holding using a magic item bad?
Oh,
It doesn't seem like your magic items are being affected.
So I can use the
They
bag
seem to be holding. Yeah, your bag holding
is a
doesn't seem to be
magic.
affected. Just because it's like it's just woven into the fabric of it. Just as like you guys yourselves are magical, but you're not being affected right now.
Okay.
You know, that mysterious voice has a good. It's a good, good thought. If the items aren't affected, then we might have some web creating items that could maybe stick someone or something in one spot for a minute.
That's true. We have a web. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. All right. Yeah, I have a whole list here. We have.
I know.
Affect anything?
We should use the bagpipes.
Water, dang it.
We should use the bagpipes.
Wait, loud.
They're
Oh
very
wait, the
loud.
wyverns.
loud.
Oh man, I keep forgetting
think we
about
also
those
have-
things. Jeez.
They're so loud.
I was like, because they won't know where we're coming from and just echo everywhere. You'll be invisible, but
Oh, but what if we put the
Although
bagpipes
Cornelia,
in the?
that would make
what
an
if you put the-
incredible distraction.
Yeah, what if we put the bagpipes in the windy area and it just starts playing it by itself, and then the wyverns attack the windy area? That'd be a
No,
good
that won't work.
distraction.
Because you have to push the bag in, so we'd have to have like. I don't
that's
know,
true.
find an animal that jumps up and down and put it on top of the bag and have it keep jumping.
Kangaroo!
Yeah, all we need is a kangaroo.
Pup, I'm
Right.
sorry to interrupt you. What were you saying? I was just super excited about the bagpipes.
I was saying something.
You were. It'll come back to you.
Well, we have
No!
two. We have. Oh, what?
No,
Oh.
go ahead.
No, what do you got? What do you got?
Oh, I just realized that I have lightning, but I can't use. I wouldn't do. We already did the water. It doesn't matter.
Wait, who has the thing that shoots the thing?
Oh yeah, I have the one that shoots the silk sticky stuff.
Yeah, you have the
down the
silk
rock.
rod. I have the silk wand.
Does
Um,
that silky stuff can it burn? Or is it magically immune to burning? Maybe we could trip up the walking lava man. Maybe we could tie it up with magic webbing?
That's a pretty good idea.
Dresden had burned it once before when he used it.
What a
He had to
dick.
use fire to burn away, and
I
it
hate
did
that guy.
melt away just like a spider web would.
Immediately, or did it take some time?
Almost immediately.
So maybe not on the lava guy.
Maybe the rock guy, though. Maybe that's how you
Rock guy.
trip the rock guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe save one of them, though, in case we need to, like, stick up a wyvern. Don't use them both.
Oh,
I could run around the lava guy and distract him while you try to get the stuff, though, Trust.
I'll have to, like, jump on him, or maybe we... Do we have a metal staff? Is
Have
there
you
any
thought
metal?
about digging
Yeah.
a pit and putting Trust at the bottom of it, and then the fire elemental goes over, and then we shoot Trust up through the... No?
is
That sounds
that-
like a
Rubbing up on
brilliant
Or
idea.
rubbing up
making
on
it funny.
Daye.
He's making it funny.
Ah, yeah.
I do have this javelin that makes you feel good if you need to metal pointy things. Trust, is that what you said?
Well, I was thinking, like... Yeah, something metal that to, like, hit him with.
Yeah.
Try and get him off balance. Otherwise, I'm going to have to, like, jump on him and just, like, take the fire damage. And
Which, by the
try and
way, I
wrestle
don't
it
think you
off.
ever used that absorb element scroll. Did you? I don't think you ever
But
used
that's
that.
magic.
But it's an item. You can use items, right?
Oh yeah.
I have...
It's not magic yet. It's just a paper.
I have the spider climb and the acid arrow.
What was this javelin?
Oh yeah, I've got some thunder arrows. I don't know if that's gonna help.
Also, Kelwise, do you still have that jumping potion I gave you? Or did you use that during the whole frag
Oh,
thing?
right. I had like 2 absorb elements. You're right. I haven't used them.
That could help you definitely doing that if it attacks you with fire.
I think I'm going to have
Rezek-
to jump on him. Like, jump on his back and rip it off him.
It's around his neck.
Right?
Yes.
I never used that jumping potion, but I never wrote it down either. So if we
Oh,
still
great.
got it,
Okay,
we
so
still
we
got
have the
it.
jumping one. Yeah, I made sure to give I gave it to you to use to like fire the arrows with, but I think you didn't use that during that.
Didn't need it.
All right. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that's a couple of good things we can use.
Okay, so
So the
Do we
rock
do
guy
the-
first, maybe.
The easiest one first?
Maybe easy first. We're
Okay.
a little bit damaged already. Oh, we
Alright.
are taking a short rest though, so I'm gonna roll for that. Let's see what I got.
Yeah,
here.
you guys can use up however many hit die you need to heal up to your maximum, of course.
I still have a shield spell. Oh, I never used that.
Probably not. I have a potion of protection from arrows. Would that happen? Is that strictly arrows being shot from a bow, or is that like, could that be used in the tornado in case any of the debris flies at me by chance?
Let me look that up. Let's see here. Protection. It's probably just like missiles.
I think any missiles would work. The difference though between that and like the whirlwind is the whirlwind is like tiny little pebbles, and it's millions of them just kind of getting thrown about like crazy. It's almost like raining, just little rocks and debris in that area, and they just keep getting picked up and smashed together and then rained down.
So
Against ranged weapons. Oh, you just get damage reduction against ranged weapons? Yeah, so you would just get -10 versus ranged weapons, and it doesn't count as a ranged weapon.
okay, back to full health. Cool. Yeah, so I guess I don't know. I guess the first one should be the easiest one, and then
You can only hope.
Let's.
so rocks, and then what's
Is
the plan
there
for the
like?
rock?
Is there like? Can we like sneak around rocks without being seen? And then like, is it walking? And then there's like a point between two rocks that we could tie a rope, and also do the webbing in case one of them doesn't work. Or should like someone do the webbing and then pop in someone else grab rope and just like run around its feet and pull?
Yeah, I say we do
I
the.
can run.
I say we do the rope, and then when he trips,
Web him
maybe
to the
do the
ground.
webbing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and get in quick and get out quick, probably, because all the reasons. We know why.
And who's going in? Is this going to be Pop and Cornelia?
And someone needs to do the web. Pop and Cornelia on the rope, and someone with a web.
I'll shoot a web.
Mm.
You're gonna have to run away like quickly right after you shoot it.
I can dash.
Okay, and then if anything goes really bad, Trust and I will just run in and try to help in any way we can. Should we try to find a way to camouflage you? Maybe use some dirt and stuff to cover your bodies, or paint to like try to paint you like you're stone
Paint
looking or something.
Paint him like that. Paint him like that.
I mean, I could turn into the guy, maybe.
Wait, magic.
That's magic, though.
Is it?
Yes.
Only
I
one way
know.
to find out.
I mean, we could always like walk away. Well, that would take forever to walk away. From
Try it. Sorry.
Maybe
No.
wait
You'll
till
have
we're
your
done.
chance.
Make-
We'll
We got there's dirt all over the place. We'll just cover you in dirt, and hopefully that will help you.
Yeah, we're camouflaging ourselves right now,
I start
James.
rolling around on the ground.
Oh, very good. Oh, is this just they're angry?
Transform. No,
They're
I'm
angry.
How
covering
us
myself. I'm
typical
drinking the
have-
blood. Ugh.
You missed a spot.
Mickey Mouse. I just turned into a mini one of those guys, but no.
Oh, by the way, before we go, can I check on Eva to see how she's doing? She's been like blind for like an hour now.
Yeah, and she can see only you guys. She can't see anything.
Oh,
that she
cool.
hasn't
Yeah. Okay.
encompassed, but she could only see
Forgot about
you.
that.
And you guys kind of just look like shadows or outlines of yourselves. But she's doing pretty well. She seems fine, and Theodore is very vigilantly looking over her to make sure that nothing ill befalls her.
Okay, I'll just go over and just give her a quick hug and a kiss on top of the head and just say, "You're doing great, dear. Thank you so much for doing this. You're helping so much right now."
Oh, thanks, Rezik. Now,
No,
don't
thank
go
you.
getting killed, okay? Please?
I promise.
In fact, none of you can get killed because Pup, I have a lot to learn from you, and trust I have a whole lifetime of things that you got to show me. Like, I didn't really get to have my teenage years, and I feel like when we finish all of this crazy stuff, I have a lot to make up for.
You really do.
That's true.
All right, well, be safe, please. I would
Will
cast
do.
a protection charm on you, but
Thank you.
it doesn't
No,
seem
no,
like...
we got this. We got this. We'll use magic
Got
if we
it.
have to, but to protect ourselves, if it comes down to it. But not yet.
Okay, so you guys start to walk over. You guys make your way to the east, which takes you maybe an hour and a half. The terrain is not great. It's just to walk up around the circumference of this
Very rocky.
huge dome. And you guys are moving quietly, so it just takes a little bit longer. But you guys managed to make kind of all the way around. Moving through that thick mist also just makes it a little tougher, popping out every once in a while to make sure that you're still on track.
So
and
we're
then-
all here, or just us
all of you,
three?
yeah. Eva, Theodore, all of you guys kind of skirt around the circumference of this big kind of cratered dome. And you can see in front of you this huge plain, some rocky outcroppings every once in a while, but pretty sparse area with just a ton of just this very white, dead sand. Like we were saying on the beaches, the sand here looks very similar. It almost looks like sand, but the color has been, the life has just been sucked out of it. And as you stand there, there's a nearly 20-foot tall rock monster that just every once in a while kind of, it doesn't really have a head. It's just got this bulky torso and these huge shoulders where a head might be, but every once in a while it kind of just moves around like it's looking or searching, and then it every once in a while takes a step, and those steps just create these loud booms that echo, and the ground beneath you kind of shakes a little bit. Your feet kind of get numb just standing even 500 feet away.
Does it look like our rope will even trip him up, or will he just walk through the rope?
He looks pretty strong and very, very, very heavy. With enough strength, you might be able to trip him up for sure. He does seem a little top heavy, but it would
we can
require quite a bit of strength to trip something this massive. This thing looks thousands and thousands and like maybe 1,000 tons. This thing is heavy.
So if we maybe double up the
It's a
rope,
lot of tons.
and then
maybe too many
if we
tons. Maybe 100
find, is
tons.
there a good spot where we can tie the rope to other rocks to trip them up there?
There are some rocks that you could potentially tie some rope to. There are rocky outcroppings that you could definitely tie the rope to secure one end of it. Not really anything large enough or big enough to like make a rope line on both sides. You would probably have to tie it one side and then hold the other side yourselves.
So if we have it supported on one side, 3 people holding the other side, 2 people go and grab the amulet, 1 guy. Does that maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Just looking at it, that we're going to be able to hold the rope and affect any change. Maybe if it were tied between 2 points, but
Maybe if we have the rope at the same time somebody comes up from the top and swings down and kicks them, has them off balance.
swings from what?
I don't know. I was just thinking. Swings from the big
What
boulder.
if-
Use
wait,
some magic.
Question. Cornelia, if you fly with your cape, can you take Pup with you? Or is Pup too heavy?
Cornelia can take Pup.
Right. So if Cornelia flies up with Pup and then
I can
drops
grab
Pup,
it and fall.
or
have to use
I was
magic.
thinking like, but it's an item, right?
Well, I'll have to use my mage hand to activate it unless there's wind in the air already, basically.
A tornado.
I'm pretty
wait,
sure,
wait,
right,
wait,
James? I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
But what if we just like threw you?
I'm just
Oh,
thinking
yeah, I
like
have
get
been-
top high, drop pup goes karate chop into
Yeah,
its
yeah,
face
yeah.
and it tops over.
If you
still
did
hammer the
want to
rock.
go all the way
We're
around to
tornado.
the tornado area, there's a lot of wind there. You might be able to take a wind there and just rocket yourself back over to the other
Launch
side.
pad.
You guys have set me off like a kite one time too, actually. So if I get enough wind under me,
That's what I'm saying. If we could just, you could hold on to one end of the rope and we'll hold the other end and we'll just run really fast. And then eventually you'll just,
if there's, like I said, is there any wind in there? Could I glide on where we're at now? Would I be able to glide in the air?
Yeah, there's wind. You're next to the wind area. That's to the north.
Oh.
So you could definitely like. There's wisps and stuff that you could float around. It's not going to be easy, and definitely the higher you get, the easier you are to spot from up on top of the tower.
True.
But you
But I
could
do it.
Yes.
So yeah, that is an option.
Listen, I have a thought. Because this whole getting spotted thing is becoming a real pain in our butts when it comes to getting these things. What if I cast invisibility on, I think I can do three of us. And I take whatever damage or whatever weird shit happens when you cast magic. But then 3 of us are invisible to attack these things without them seeing
I
us.
know.
But then we won't
I'm feeling
have
the
you for the
same way as you,
magma.
Trust, where I really want to use magic, but I think we have to abstain for now as long as
We have to,
possible.
especially you, Trust, because you have to be there for the last one.
Right, but this
magma.
feels like a magic that needs to be done in order to get everything else done. Like,
I mean,
if
I
they
would,
can't
I would
see
just
you
use
flying in the
reducing the
air-
creature if I could. That would be very helpful as well. But
Yes, Pup. Do you have an idea?
Well, if we already have the idea with the Cornelia and the cape and the wind and the dropping me, why don't we just go do that right now at the tornado? Get that
I
part over
agree.
with before we do anything else.
and then if we fail, then we can maybe use magic if we have to. But I think we should try without
And if
for,
we
for
don't
now.
fail, we can use that wind for other things too. We can see how well it works.
That's true.
what
You're
if,
just rocking on all cylinders today, pup. Damn. All right. What's up, Kelway? Sorry.
is,
Oh,
actually,
brain hurts again.
it should be really obvious, the answer to this. Is the water still boiling and roiling and doing its thing, even though we took its amulet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't imagine taking the wind one is going to stop the tornado from happening, so I guess maybe we just go do that.
right. I was just trying to avoid the big dragon things seeing you flying and attacking us before we get any of it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like as long as we're quiet, why would they be looking down?
Because
'Cause they're-
they're lookouts.
Yeah. It's their job.
Yeah.
Can we paint Cornelia's back to look like a bird? So that when they look down, they
Camouflage my
see
cape.
a bird.
The back of my cape. Let's do
I
it.
mean,
You said it as a
I
joke,
can,
but that's a pretty good idea.
Like
Paint it on me.
camouflage. Camo. Paint her like camo.
Or
Yeah.
like a moth or a butterfly.
That would be a big butterfly.
Yeah, I can
No,
paint them on like whatever, however you want.
That'd be a big bird.
Yeah, paint her camo. Blend her
Okay.
in.
Are
Sure,
like
pretty good.
wyverns like red green colorblind or anything? Or anyone know?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I say we paint her. I think that's a pretty good idea. It can't hurt, right?
Right.
Sure.
If anything, it'll help.
Unless
it-
they want to eat it.
Creates drag and.
Well,
you
if
can't
it's not a
fly.
bird, but like just like camouflage you to look enough like the ground, so if they look down, you just look like the ground.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. And just to clarify, Pop, you were saying you want to kind of like just use a little bit of the wind now in order to get kind of like a launching pad for the rock creature, or are you saying you want to do the wind area now?
Do the wind area first.
Might as well do the wind area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wind over there.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And then once we have it, use it to go over.
Yeah.
Although we might be wounded, so.
Well, we'll take another rest.
That's what we're taking it out because it's 2.
Oh yes.
Now.
Yes.
Don't do it again. It's okay. It's okay.
We did it once. We got past the pain. I'm just remembering.
Okay,
Alright,
so
we're
Rezik,
walking back.
Breaks
you
the
guys
brain and
go.
suspicion.
You guys continue around the circumference of this to the north end where the wind is. This area just debris, very, very dusty here. It seems like a lot of the rock has just been ground down to dust, and you can see little spin-offs of that main creature made of wind angrily swirling around in little pieces of this creature, breaking off periodically and just flowing all the way to the outskirts of their little wedge of this crater, and then dissipating, and then the dust and rock and debris hits, and then another wind swoops it back in towards the middle. And this thing stays a good, we'll say 500 feet away from the edge of the darkened mist that you guys are at.
Great.
All right, so what's the plan? We grab the rope, we run in, Cornelia holds on to the end, flies up, swoops through a tornado, or are we digging a hole? I'm lost.
I think Pup wants to torpedo down, or am I going into the?
Oh, it's both of you.
tornado, which I
Yeah,
can
and
do?
both of you are.
I think that you're lifting me up, and I'm gonna grab it and just fall.
And then how are we gonna get you out?
I'll
Rope.
run.
But in the air? You're gonna run in the air?
No, I'm gonna fall.
But it's gonna keep you going.
Will it?
Am I?
I could probably find something like a rock in there to shoot myself off of.
Okay. You have the rope tied around you. We'll have the rope to pull to help get you out.
Yeah, we can do a rope.
Okay.
What if it's so strong and you can't go down and it just pushes you back up?
And I'll go up and out.
That's true.
Sounds
How
like
we get-
sound logic to me.
All right.
Let's make sure we have a tarp handy in case we need to use it as a parachute or something to catch Pup.
Should we maybe just think this out for just one more second, because
We
it
could think
sounds like
forever and ever and get nothing done ever.
sure.
We might
but I
just
was
have to run straight at it. At some
But we'll be living doing it.
That's fair.
I think that just going for it's definitely the play.
all right. Just Cornelia has the flying cape and can fly, so maybe they should.
Cornelia
Or they
is
can give the-
flying.
They can give the cape to Pup maybe to you. Well, never mind. I don't know. Fine, we'll just do it.
The whole point is that she's lifting me so I can grab it, because I'm better at falling, no?
That's
And
true.
then- And then
Yeah.
I'll be
We
there.
We already
to
went
do-
over this. Rezik was
Yeah.
thinking about how beautifully he's going to paint Cornelia and forgot the plan.
Yeah, no. I'm just very worried that Pup is going to get trapped into this whirlwind, and because falling is one thing, but you need to be able to fly out of it.
Okay,
So-
I'll tie
You
it
have
up
a
around
rope.
my waist.
That's
and
a
then
rope. Yeah,
Cornelia
good.
will
That's true.
hold the
Right.
other side of the rope, so that if I get stuck, she can fly down, and you guys can all pull me out.
Well, I
Okay.
think that
All right.
I think that you should give us the rope. Because if
Long enough?
I don't know, but I'm worried that if Cornelia has the rope and you go in, and it'll just suck Cornelia in with you, and then you'll both be stuck in there and tied up with a rope.
That's pretty accurate, probably.
Well, maybe
I can
If-
come down with the rope to you guys. Sorry.
as we observe, are items coming out of the tornado, or do they seem like they're stuck in there forever?
No, some do fly out. Some stuff goes flying out. It's like a constant, like, some stuff's getting sucked in, some stuff is like flying out. Mostly, like, stuff is like flying out the top, like almost like a geyser, but some of it also goes straight up and straight back down and gets shot right back down at the bottom and then swirled around and shot back up again.
You see a barn flying around, a witch on a bike.
Yeah.
You see,
There's a cow standing on a barn.
Does there seem to be a weak spot near the ground, near the top, near the mid section?
It doesn't
where they
look
have,
like
the
there's
eye
a
of the storm. Is there?
Yeah. It doesn't really look like there's anything like that because of the nature of it getting wider and then getting smaller again at the top. It gets so thin sometimes and tall that like if there was an eye of the storm, it would get so small at some points that like it wouldn't help.
All right, I say we go back to the magma one. Okay.
In order to do this one, we need to do the magma one first, and then we'll do that one, and then we'll do the other. Yeah, it's the whole process.
What?
Right. All right, so we're going in. So we're gonna tie a rope to Pup. I'm gonna hold it at first because I'll be there because we don't have a long enough rope. Pup will shoot down and I'll take the rope as she's traveling down to you guys. We'll pull her out if she doesn't, or if they don't get out on their own, basically.
I just
Or is
think
that
that
bad?
the rope, as soon as Pup goes in, the rope is gonna
It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be like when the Roomba gets your iPhone charger.
Well, you do know, Rezik, you would know this though. The difference between like a Roomba getting sucked up is a Roomba is solid in the middle. Like a rope itself might go wrapping around, but it's empty. So unless it's wrapping around something solid, it's not gonna really suck in unless Pup just starts getting wrapped up, which is a possibility.
Why air quotes?
I don't understand how to use air quotes.
Thank you.
Well, I'm saying with like a natural one, it's a possibility. But without that, it wouldn't be quite the same. Now, you do run the risk, Rezik would know and tell you, that the rope itself could get eaten away at very quickly because of the thousands of small razor blades.
We bought the good rope though.
It would have to be, even the good rope would have to be, you wouldn't have forever. Now, it's not eating things alive like instantly. It's not like a saw blade, but it's close to a saw blade. So, while the rope probably would last a few rounds, we'll say anywhere from 3 to 4 rounds, possibly. Any longer than that, then the rope would probably dissolve or disintegrate or be cut or snapped in some way.
All right. You heard him. We have 24 seconds to do all of this.
We got this.
That's
Depending
like
on
like 4
one of
turns.
these. This is what I'm leaving the rope strength, tactile strength. Up to.
Right.
Nice.
Right, well, we don't really have any other items to use. The big guy with the big muscles is on a big ship far away, so let's just do it. No, you. Yes. Not you.
I would say those are more toned than like he had like kind of more bulky muscle, you know.
I just meant that like two musclies is better than one muscly, but one muscly is great, and we're grateful for you.
Otherwise, it's just like, what about me?
It's fine. I'm short. I don't care.
Team Tiny is definitely not on Team Strong.
Yeah. Strength is my lowest category.
We are not.
I would just like to be considered, all right?
But you look very toned, Otherwise.
Thanks.
You look like a dancer.
You are of strong moral compass and willpower. That's where your strength lies,
great.
Pal-wise.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So should we get the suicide mission on a roll, or do we wait for the?
No.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Look up. We gotta wait for them to pass again. Once they
Okay,
pass.
so you wait, and then you see them
And
make
I'll paint while we're
pass.
waiting.
Low this time as you see those bulky armored knights with these long lance type spears. They're like long lances, but at the end they have these really well crafted blades that almost look like large knives or bayonets of sort. As they fly on these huge winged reptilian creature, and then you see that they have these long slender tails that like really quickly flip in the wind, and they have these large, stinging talons almost on the end, like a stinger on the end of these long tails, as they fly by land and go out of sight again.
And while we're waiting, I was going to paint that. I'm painting camouflage, or I'm painting a bird on the
Camo.
Okay, camo. I'm painting camo.
And all the while you painted camo. Roll me a performance.
How does this look,
Check.
Razak?
Let's see. Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20. So when
Cornelia,
Cornelia
go! Where'd you
Cornelia
go?
just lays down on the ground and disappears, and stands up again, and reappears.
It's a 26, by the way.
She's gone.
Man,
Rogue,
we should
man.
make these. We should sell these.
That's true.
Yeah,
Buy a
it's
bunch of-
not bad. I kind of
Right?
love this.
Cornelia Co. for all your camo
Camo is in.
needs.
Yeah, people buy this.
Cornelia Cambo.
Co.
Camco.
Oh,
Cornelia
Camco.
Camco.
Coco Camco.
Coco Camco. Can you?
Camo.
Coco Camco. Can you go Camo?
Oh,
We just kind of spitball different brand names for this for a while, and
All the
Coco
subsidiary
Camo,
companies
Can you go Camo?
under the
Already writing a
That's
jingle.
pretty
blanket
Yeah.
company.
good jingle.
Coco Camo. Can you go Camo?
yeah.
So there it is. Hot honey and camo.
I would love to see Trust do like a hip hop routine, and then Pup is like just a hype man there with the
Another
mic. just being
DJ
like, yeah.
Flush.
Coco.
Yeah.
Coco Camo. Can you go Camo? Let's go get Camo, yo.
Yeah, Rezik's just there with the hip hop horn. The
Air horn?
Reggae air horn. Is that what it's originally called?
Is that what it's called?
I think
didn't know
so.
that,
I think
yeah.
originally it was. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, what are you
Our
doing,
plan worked.
Yeah.
Cornelia?
Plan works.
Exactly.
We got
What are
the
you doing?
amulet, we're done.
What have you done?
Exactly what am I doing? Well, Cornelia's smarter than I am, so what would Cornelia be doing? Can I roll for it?
Well, a smart Cornelia wouldn't be here in the first place.
Damn it, I knew it. I knew I should have.
So you have the average brain Cornelia.
I'm retiring after this, guys. I want you to know.
That's fair.
No,
All
for
right,
sure.
I'm-
That makes sense, yeah.
Once the world is saved or
Once
ended,
the world's out of
you can all
danger,
retire.
I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
I want.
Part of the adventuring
I'm
game.
gonna go live in a spa.
Sauna. So I assume. So I'm gonna take Pup
Okay.
and hold Pup with my legs under their arms, so they're underneath the cape. So
Okay.
my camo is hiding them as well. And we're not doing the rope idea. Is that what we had decided, or we are doing the rope idea? Guys?
No, I think we are doing the rope idea because it's a backup plan. It's a just in casey anyway.
It's just in cases.
Do you think actually that we could maybe put a rope with Pup and then something on the rope so it'll fly up, and then I can grab it and pull Pup out the top, kind of like a
Like a really heavy rock.
like a sail situation? Yeah, like
Yeah, that's not a bad
Or like
idea,
a
actually.
sail.
Possibly.
Maybe
Yeah.
socks?
How big are your socks,
Out.
Rizzy?
Oh, I just fished me out.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's an option.
That's definitely an option too, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a long rope. It's just a different gauge of rope, really.
I think that.
I mean, I caught a huge fish. I'd have to be able to catch a pup.
I
or
think.
Pup can even just have a sail and like release it and fly out. Go ahead, try.
Now,
Yeah,
you
do
know,
you
though,
have-
also, Kelwise, in this area, there's just wind going everywhere, like whipping around you, like sometimes 40 to 60 miles an hour. So casting a line in this would be impossible.
Yeah.
It would just be impossible. Not even like hard to do. It would be literally
Okay.
impossible.
Challenging.
Hear me out though. I said sock and I sounded stupid, but then also I was like, but if you did attach like several socks, maybe they would catch wind and
Wind
keep, like, kinda,
socks.
like kind of like hovering maybe a little bit because they're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know about you, Rezek, but my socks are really tiny.
Cornelia,
What?
That's true.
dress that I made you. Can I see it?
The dress?
Oh.
All right, I'll take it off and give it to her. Or give it to them.
Wow!
You just naked?
And I
Oh my
can
gosh.
combine, like, the bottom part of the dress together.
Okay.
So it's just like a giant, like, what's it called when you fall?
Parachute?
Parachute?
Parachute is the right word? Yeah.
Parasail, we'll call it.
No.
Yeah.
It's probably a shoot.
Like a kite.
Boom!
Clever!
Yeah.
I
Do you
like
think
it.
that's a good idea?
Thank you!
All right.
You guys see the Wyvern Riders come back on their next. They
Oh, I
go
thought
around.
I thought we were like waiting during that,
And-
and then we were coming out after they were done.
We were.
No,
And then
no,
we,
you guys aren't
we
out
talked
yet.
for so long.
They came back
again.
out,
Oh, okay.
did another pass.
Oh, they're
and then
back out
landed.
again already? Damn.
We've been talking about this for a while.
It's been like 4 hours now.
All right, so
Sun's going down.
Let's go, let's go!
let's go. We're going
All right.
right now once they're cleared.
Okay, they're cleared.
All right,
Cornelia,
we're doing it.
roll me a DC 20 acrobatics check because the wind here is crazy. It is chaotic. It is a maelstrom of different forces. So to try and navigate this is
Don't
going to
use
be
that dice.
really, really
Do I have
difficult.
inspiration?
Just gave you inspiration earlier.
I'll give you actual inspiration.
We flash back to seconds before their takeoff, and Trust realizes this could be do or die, and they whisper a few words of inspiration, which sound like this.
That parachute looks really great. This is gonna go without a hitch. You two are brilliant. See you on the other side.
And you
I give you both inspiration.
feel inspired
Nice.
as you hear a rumble somewhere.
And it's extra D8, I believe.
Yeah.
An extra D20.
Oh, D20?
Hey, Trust, roll me a D4 and then a D100, please.
Oh, I definitely got a 20, by the way.
You may
Oh,
think I
no.
tricked them.
Oh
not.
no, that's so messed up. That's not
Definitely not magic!
Well, it's hard to determine what's like innate and
A
what's
For the
three?
D4. For the D4. For the D4.
Okay, and then roll a D100.
Yeah.
It's not like a spell, it's more like an innate
99.
ability because they're class. but-
99?
If I
Are you
can't
kidding me?
transform, there's no way she can't.
They all turn into Luft balloons.
Did I just kill everyone?
The entire party, your legs start to feel light and almost rubbery and strong, as if you could move twice as fast for the next minute.
I feel super
Wait,
inspired,
wait.
Trust. Thank you.
The entire party?
The entire party
Oh
Twice
man, I
as
guess we're
fast.
all gonna help
Twice as
out then
fast.
because there's no way I'm wasting this shit.
for 1 minute.
Wait,
Oh, no
Rezek
way!
should try and go trip the big rock.
Round number 1. We are now in 1 minute form. Round number 1. Cornelia, roll me a inspiration.
And that's with so I get to re-roll it with the D20 or additional D20.
So inspiration is
A D8.
yeah.
Roll a D8
Wait.
and add that to what you
I was
rolled.
being a jerk.
You guys,
Kate was lying to you.
did we just become super speedsters right now?
18,
Bro, we're
by luck.
Sonic.
18. I rolled a 21 altogether. 21.
You do a reverse
21.
tornado around tornado then?
Faster.
Cornelia and Pup, whoof, and you guys see Cornelia at the beginning kind of go whoof, flip up and then look down, nosedive towards the ground, speeding super fast, and at the last second back up again, and then starting catching the winds. And Cornelia, you managed to get your cape out and you get your camouflage. Also, roll me a stealth check with advantage
Oh,
as
plus,
you're
plus
flying.
10.
Plus
Plus
10.
10.
And as you guys are kind of moving through the winds, and Cornelia takes the very
Oh,
One
boy.
and a two.
I don't need
Wait,
to roll. Do I need to roll anything?
no, because you're under
Wait.
her
Underneath her?
cape.
With advantage of 22 on the stealth.
22. Okay.
Ooh, for you?
You
Roll
guys,
the
so you
two.
go up
Super
and you
low.
guys see Cornelia kind of take this very haphazard route as she tries to fly them up and over this wind creature who's moving about and getting longer and shorter and changing shapes and digging up things. And Cornelia, as you get kind of close to the top, you all both start to notice like there's just debris flying at you, just kind of peppering you here and there, small little rocks kind of cutting at your face and your skin at this point as you guys hover above this creature. Pup, are you
I'll try
tied
to
with a rope?
deflect anything that is big enough
Okay.
for me to deflect.
And Pup, you start to just kind of
Yeah.
you start to whack-a-mole with the larger rocks to keep them from hitting Cornelia and puncturing the cape.
I have a rope tied around me.
Okay, you
I
have the
guess
rope
the
tied
other-
around you.
He has it.
Cornelia, you're gonna drop Pup into the eye of this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do flyby pup. Tell me when you want me to drop you. When the perfect time, when you see an opening. And so I'm gonna hold an action.
I see the amulet up there. From up there.
Yeah, you can. It's kind of right in the center of this thing. It seems rock solid in the center. It doesn't waver with the wind. Yes, Cornelia.
Do we do the parachute thing to the rope or to our pup? Do you have it and you're just gonna fly out? Should I stay to catch the rope?
Oh no, I have the parachute. I guess I wouldn't have the rope. I have my parachute. No, I'm
You're gonna
good.
do
Okay.
that. Okay.
Yeah, I have the parachute, not the rope.
All right.
Okay.
Hey. When I see that I think I'm directly over it, I'm gonna say when.
Okay. Pup, roll me an acrobatics check as you go diving into this thing. Let's see how far you get into this tornado before you get caught up by its winds.
If you have inspiration. You saved me trust, by the way.
Inspiration is a 8.
Yeah.
D8. Yeah, I'm gonna freaking need that because right now I have a 13 plus 5 is 18.
An 18. Oof, Pup, you go straight into the middle of this thing. Roll me a sleight of hand as you go to grab this pendant.
And inspiration's only for one thing, right? I already burned
Yes,
that.
once you use it, it's gone.
I don't like that. 20. Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 14 plus 3 is 17.
17. You managed to grab this pendant right away, and once you grab it, you feel like something in here, like other hands. It's as if this creature has arms itself, has grabbed on and is just holding on to dear life to this pendant. You start to feel this thing even increase in the amount of agitation. The wind starts whipping around, and that's when you start to feel cuts and bruises and things start to pelt your body as you're holding on to this thing. But you start to take, and you
didn't
all
plan for that.
start to see a small little red mist start to pop up in this thing as Pup is starting to get cut and nicked by all the different pieces of gravel. And Pup, you take 17 points of slashing damage while in this thing. Any
And
of you
you
guys
don't
on
have
the
the rope.
coast?
I don't have the rope. How big is the amulet?
The amulet is maybe the pendant itself is like maybe fist sized, and there's a small necklace of made of like really thick metal links that seems to be unaffected by this as you're holding it. Kelwise, Rezik, Trust, anything you guys are doing?
I'm going to use my speed and run up to the base of it.
Well, it's
And
500.
What?
It's 500 feet away.
So many feet away. I'm gonna run until I'm 120 feet away.
Well, how fast can you move?
I don't know.
25 feet?
60 feet right now, if it's doubled.
Oh, 60 feet. Okay. So you can move
it's turn-based right now. I forgot.
So you can move and you can dash. So you can move 120 feet if you do a dash this round.
And I'll still be.
You'll still be 380 feet away.
120 wouldn't it be 90? Oh no, 100. I'm stupid.
I mean, it's a good start. We got to get over there.
I guess I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So trust you move, and you're 380 feet away with a dash.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand Kelwise. I have a grappling hook with a rope attached to it. I'm gonna hand it to Kelwise and say, time to go fishing. And I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna go 100 feet towards it. That's all I can go for now.
100 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're 400.
How much rope
Okay.
did you give me?
I gave you. This is standard. We always have I think like 60 feet or something like that.
50 feet of rope
The amount usually is.
and a grappling
50
hook.
feet. Sorry, yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
How long is the cord on my fishing pole?
We'll say 100 feet.
I like that. I'll keep the grappling hook in
100.
mind. 100.
As if Elvis was a DM. 100 feet away.
I'll also dash. So 100 feet toward keeping the grappling hook, and I'm gonna probably toss that in the backpack actually, and keep the.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Keep my
guys move
fishing
up.
pole ready.
Next round. Round number 2.
Dude, could you imagine DMing Elvis? By the way, that would be amazing. He'd be so charismatic and yeah, baby.
We should do a one-shot where all of us are like dead historical figures.
50s
that'd be
and
fun.
60s singers
I like that.
and
Yeah, that sounds
songwriters.
great.
Anyway.
All right, sorry,
We're all
guys.
just like Richie Valens and
I don't
Buddy
know what you
Holly.
Yeah. And Buddy
Yeah.
Holly, yeah. The Big Bopper. Good, sorry.
I was thinking about other ones. Anyways, okay, round 2. Pup, you're inside this thing and it's just slicing you up right now. And you can feel there's a little bit of give, but every time you pull, it pulls back at you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to put it in my mouth, and I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Okay.
That's what she
You
says.
put it in your mouth, so you go, you grab onto
Why?
it.
I
I'm
thought
gonna
you were
grab-
gonna say your butt. I don't know why. I'm
My
gonna put
paw
it
is
in my
probably a little stronger than my cheeks. These makes me a little stronger. I feel like I spend more time
Oh.
eating than pooping somehow. Talking for pup.
That makes sense.
But not much.
Not much. So I put it in my mouth, and then I'm gonna grab the parachute and just kind of try to find a place that gives me lift so that it pulls me out, and I just hold on
Okay.
with my jaw and pulls
Roll
me out.
a strength saving throw to try and rip this thing from its grasp.
Strength? Yeah, I have +5 to
Mm.
strength, and I rolled a 6, 11.
An 11. Yeah, you pull and pull and pull, but your jaws can't pull this thing all the way out. As your parachute just gets caught in there. Let's see. Your parachute does not get torn to shreds after this. It still seems to be functional as it's taking all this attacks, but it manages to pull the pendant back down along with your jaws as you're still caught inside this thing. Anything else? I think you'd have a
think
bonus
that's all.
action.
Can I bonus action just kick my legs around, see if I can find purchase on anything? Just like
Yeah, you can make an attack. Sure. Roll an attack.
Little egg beater legs, like
Yeah.
water polo.
Learning to
rolled a
swim.
20.
Kick.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
A critical
Hey.
attack.
Where was that earlier?
That hits. Roll damage.
Hey, so I guess if it's my legs, that's unarmed, so that's a D.
So 6 plus a d6 plus your dex.
Yeah. 7 plus 6 is 13.
Nice.
All right, you swing out and you find that your leg, even though it's made of wind, hits something, and you feel the whirlwind that you're inside kind of move to the side as if you just struck a vital piece of its body. But it still holds on as you're pulling it. Cornelia, what are you doing?
Do I see that pup just attacked thing? Because I would like to attack.
Yeah. Sure.
the-
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
was that attack my bonus, or do I still have a second attack for?
That
an
was your
attack if
bonus
I have-
attack.
Okay,
Bonus
okay,
action
okay.
attack. Yeah, your action would have been to try and
Make
strength.
sure.
That was your strength check to try and pull it out. Cornelia, you definitely see Pup. You're close and you're overhead. You see Pup kick out and hit this thing as if it's living strands of air.
How deep is pup in the hole?
Pup is like right in the middle, so as it's changing forms and such. Sometimes only maybe 10 feet deep, sometimes much deeper, according to.
I potentially tie a rope to an arrow and shoot the arrow down near pup, where pup can grab the rope.
You can definitely, yes, you can try. Again, the wind here is massive and it's crazy, but you'd have disadvantage for the shot, but you can definitely time it, and it's not impossible.
And then if I miss, then potentially I hurt the tornado, right? With an arrow.
Potentially, or you could even hurt whatever's inside the tornado. We just don't know.
I think I'll try that before going in. Because I
Okay.
don't know how much help I'll be inside with them, but I feel like I'm gonna do that. So disadvantage attack.
Yeah.
I haven't used a weapon in so long. Okay.
You got this, Cornelia.
So it ends up being a 10.
Unfortunately, you shoot and the arrow kind of and then starts flipping around in the air, tied to the rope, and you see the arrow itself kind of just flipping around in the wind, still connected to your rope. You could pull a bonus action to like pull the arrow back in if you want, or any of the other bonus actions you have.
Yeah, I guess I will. So is it not? How far is it into the? How far is it from pup, the rope, at this point?
The rope is pretty far away. It kind of
I'll pull it back
deflected
in.
and then went off, a different direction. There's no way Pup could grab it from where they are.
All right, then I will pull it back in and. Well, damn it! I want to do something. My turn's gonna be useless.
But you have movement and you have your bonus
Yeah.
action. So if you wanted to
my
just
bonus-
let go of the rope, you could, and you could dive in if you wanted.
So with my bonus action, I'm gonna pull the rope and the arrow back in
And reset it.
and reset it, and I guess just use my movement, like follow the tornado above if it's moving at all. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of spinning around. It seems to just be kind of haphazardly moving around now that Pup is inside, grabbing onto the pendant. At the same time, Pup, you feel those winds pick up again, and thousands of little rocks and razor blades come flipping by you. Oof. You take 25 points of slashing damage as this huge rock that feels just like an axe head just comes flipping by, cuts you all down your back, and you guys all see the Pup's blood
that's 40
mixed with
points.
this thing, as this thing is now kind of a reddish, a deep, dark reddish flash. As Cornelia, even you feel a small droplet of blood tap your cheek and start to smear by of Pup's blood inside. Kelwise, Rezik, Trust, you guys, it's you're up.
Still
Are
very
you
far,
guys
so we'll keep
Still
going.
so far away.
You still
still
gonna
running
do you gonna
here.
dash?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Trust, you move to 260 feet away,
Great.
and you both move to 300 feet away.
Toit.
Okay. Pup. This thing starts to move, and you kind of follow it, and you see that it's moving towards this gravel patch, and you can see that there's some bigger rocks. It's not there yet.
Yeah.
But it's definitely moving as we go to round 3. It's moving towards this gravel patch as if it knows. You're holding on with your teeth. You've got that sail. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna try strength away from it.
So roll a strength saving throw as it tries to hold on as well.
I rolled a 14 plus 5 is 19.
19. It rolled an 18. You feel it
Okay.
pop out as that sail takes purchase. Roll a acrobatics check now as you try and catch this wind and get thrown out. Now that you have it, you're still kind of caught in its flowing strands.
In athletics?
Bump up.
Acrobatics.
Acro. Okay, I have a +6 to acro, and I rolled a 7.
Ooh, unfortunately, Pup, you guys see Pup grab the pendant. It breaks free, but Pup is still caught as this thing is swirling around and around and around. Cornelia, what are you doing? And Pup, we'll just save your... do you want to save your bonus action to possibly grab this arrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying that. Okay.
If you're going to, I don't want to...
I feel like that's yeah.
I mean,
What do you
actually,
think?
I'm gonna hold an attack because regardless if an arrow's being sent at me, I can just deflect it and hold on.
Oh, with a reaction. Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold a smack.
All right,
If
I'm gonna
anything
try to
happens
attack.
And it's like a necklace.
Yeah, it's like a
She's going now.
stone. It's almost like a diamond. It's this shimmering, clear, big fist-sized stone on the edge of an immaculately carved metal kind of inlay, and on the metal inlay itself is chiseled out to be key-shaped on one side.
Okay. Cool.
Cornelia, disadvantage attack.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
I rolled so many ones today.
Oh god, I hope it hits me though.
Roll
Can I
me
re-roll?
a acrobatics check as you
my
go to
goodness.
fire, not holding your cape, as one gust slams into you and sends you nose diving into the ground.
Okay, in acrobatics, so that's 8. That's
See a
4.
DC, what was it?
12.
DC 20
So I rolled a 19 acrobatics
total?
total.
19. So you don't go plunging into the ground, but you go flipping down, and you kind of catch yourself at the last moment and steady yourself, but the wind is now shoving you straight down as poof, your legs hit the ground and you're kind of slammed into the ground. You don't take any damage from this, but you're no longer airborne as this crazy whirlwind starts to swirl in your direction. That was your action. What do you want to do?
Do I see Pup from the outside of the tornado
Yeah,
whirlwind?
you can still see Pup inside being flipped and turned head over heels.
So I am gonna try to do a run and get back up in the air. So try to catch some wind.
Okay. So you start to take a running start. You find the wind and you jump up to try and take it back up to the air. Roll another athletics or acrobatics to try and catch the wind. Another DC 20.
Man. So that ends up being a 20. One more.
20.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It's rocky, but you make your way back up into the air above them. Kelwise, Rezik, Trust, you can see Pup now inside, flipping around. You guys gonna Take another dash.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Does anyone have like a ranged healing spell, by the
You're
way? And how far?
140.
Not range.
Not that
40,
distance.
Jesus Christ.
140, and you two are 200 feet away.
How am I moving faster than Rezik?
I'm missing a leg. I
Rezik's
only have
missing
my
a
hand
leg.
right now.
Wow.
Don't laugh at my fake
I'm
leg.
not. I'm laughing at how horrible that question just was. Oh my god.
As Trust
It's
yells that
You just.
over
I
her
just-
shoulder as they're running, like, keep up, Rezik, keep up.
No, you guys made me a really nice leg, so it is kind of hard to remember
Yeah,
sometimes.
I like
unable to
can't
walk
even
around.
tell. Like you're so. You were so skilled with that fake leg that I didn't even remember.
Yeah, while
Testament
we're
to you.
traveling,
That I
while we're
forgot.
traveling, Cornelia and I were doing a lot of like workouts in the morning to kind of get back into shape, you know. So I got used to using this fake leg. Yeah. I'm pretty good
Cornelia
now.
was working out. Shocking.
While I
Yeah,
was
doing some
watching
physical.
Rezik- Oh,
You're watching me work out. You weren't working out yourself.
We start round 4 with Pup. You're in this thing being toppled head over heels. Oh, I didn't roll for your parasail. Parasail's safe. Parachute
Thank God.
is safe for now. Your clothes, you notice, all are tattered and torn and ripped and cut up into shreds. These overalls being kind of grungy.
Honestly, cost more now. They seem more expensive.
They probably do.
Yeah, if you're in Silver Lake, yeah, that's the look.
They've got like red dye splotches on them too.
Oh.
Way cool.
Natural.
We're gonna add that to the
Ethically
Cornelia Coco camo. We're gonna
Yeah.
add that to
Natural
the
Pup,
blood
what do you-
camo.
What's the
Natural
current
blood.
word for cool these days, by the way? Do you guys know what the kids use for cool these days? I have no
Tog.
idea anymore.
It's
It's
Tog.
Tog.
Tog. All right, cool.
Tog? What?
It's not.
Oh, I was like, wow, I've never heard that. Which says more
it's-
about me than
It's
it.
You were
Chugi,
wearing
Rezik.
that?
It's Chugi.
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 I'm wittying right now, covered in blood. Okay.
Chugi.
All right, Pup,
Chugi, dude.
what are you doing?
I'm still gonna try and get out. Trying
Okay,
to
you
find
grab the parasail. Roll a acrobatics check.
All right. We got this. We got this. We got this.
Oh no.
It's gonna be. It's not good. It's not
It
good.
looks
Roll.
bad.
Bobby,
It says it all.
you're gonna get
No.
Oh no!
No, no, no,
It's
no, no,
bad.
no, 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 no. No, nope, nope, nope.
It's
I like
dice.
that.
Turn into a
You
pup
try
rescue attempt.
and get out, and you feel this thing reach out, grab onto that pendant again. It
It's in my
grabs
mouth.
hold of it, and you're now flipping and flailing a lot less.
It's in my mouth.
You're
The
literally
whole
a dog
thing?
with a chew toy right now.
Yeah.
Jack, they ate it.
No, I mean
Yeah,
like,
my
it-
whole idea is that it was in my mouth.
well, it's like a
Oh,
fist-sized
inside
rock.
your mouth.
Yeah.
Have you seen what
Okay.
Pup does with their? They like eat like
Have you
giant
seen
things all the
Pup
time.
eat?
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I mean-
let me see here. Okay.
I'm just being.
All right, you know what?
They put
You-
they put their own fistful honey covered in honey
I
in their mouth all the
misunderstood.
time.
So you have the pendant in your mouth. You
Yeah.
feel this thing grab your legs
Okay.
with these invisible arms
I will accept
as
that.
you're now being grappled inside this
Oh.
thing.
A bonus kick it.
You can bonus punch it because it's got your legs,
Yeah.
or elbow, or knee,
Yeah.
Punch
or
a storm.
headbutt.
I'll
Okay,
try to smack with
elbow
an
drop. Roll an attack.
Tell me why all my attacks are natural 20s.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey,
I
that's
roll
awesome.
a 20.
Another.
I needed you.
Let's see.
Hey, wow, from a 1 to a 20. That's
And
crazy.
it as you hit it with this huge critical hit, you feel the weight of your elbow smash down on this thing, and immediately the grip on your legs lets go.
Nice.
I roll
The
damage.
dice giveth, and the dice taketh away.
It mostly taketh away.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your damage?
Now max damage. So 12 plus 3 is
12 plus-
15.
15. Okay. Max damage. Unfortunately, still stuck in this thing. Cornelia, what are you doing?
I'm going in.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Dive in.
try
What
to
do you-
torpedo with. I'm gonna try to make it where my cape is like
Like a
kind of
bullet.
hidden and torpedo. Yeah, and just like
Like Batman, just going like.
pull it in. Yeah.
All right. Again, you attempt this maneuver, shooting straight, kind of at an angle, but like mostly from overhead. So you're going kind of towards the ground, trying to bullet pup, hip check pup out of this thing. Roll me a acrobatics, another DC 20, as the wind is going crazy.
With advantage, since I've done this move before.
When have you done this?
I practice
her dreams.
daily.
Did you not hear? She was working with Rezik.
Flashback.
I've been working out, guys. I've been working out.
Cornelia practices.
My friend.
She dive bombs all the time on the ship. I could actually see that.
It's good. It's way over
Yeah.
20. You want me to calculate it?
No.
It's a 7. Okay.
No.
It's a 26. It's a 26.
Pup, roll me a dexterity saving
Nice.
throw. Less for the damage and more just to see how this thing
Next
happens.
save.
Yeah.
Okay. Rolled a 3 plus 7 for 10.
3 plus 10.
10.
Cornelia, you
I'm
bullet
torpedoing
through
gently.
and
Not terrible.
you smash into Pup. Pup goes barreling out of this thing. Pup, you hit the ground and just roll off. Cornelia, you also hit the ground and land. This thing just massive. It screams as the pendant flies from its body in Pup's grip, and it starts to grow bigger and bigger and
Oh,
bigger
shit. Run.
as you start to feel the wind start to suck you back in. So you start to run. So you start to run. How far can you run?
I mean,
Uh,
how about,
well, we
Pretty
have
dang
did you take any
far.
damage when we fell?
What was that?
Gonna determine how much I can run. We just ate it. How did we take?
You didn't take any damage. No. Cornelia hit you at like a good angle that you hit and you rolled, but you're used to rolling around on the ground, so it was like just a perfect angle. You didn't hit any rocks, no bumps,
I
nothing.
mean, I have slow fall, so I would have reduced it by 30. So
she was
Oh,
trying
this
to
one-
get
they wanted to
less
show
of
off
a
their
hit
cool
point
moves.
fast.
fall, and it was more of like a launch. It was more of a horizontal movement.
Yeah.
Which I guess is similar in a way from falling down a wall. I don't know.
They have
But
cool
you
monk
take no
shit wanting to
damage.
Show off. I get it.
Cornelia, how far can you run?
I can go 25 feet, and I assumed I just used my action, but I'll use my bonus action to,
To dash?
so I can go 100 feet, I guess. Then,
100
and I
feet?
don't have
Okay.
an action, I assume.
So you're going in what direction? No, that was your action to jet through
Okay,
there.
cool. I'm gonna go toward the mist where I know the
Okay.
party.
So you're heading
is.
up the mist. You're about 500 feet away.
And that's like using your like super legs, right?
So you're now.
oh yeah, do we
Yeah.
have
Yeah, that's with the super
right now?
legs. Yeah. That's with her super
Otherwise,
legs.
it would be
So
50.
you're
Yeah.
100 feet away. Cornelia.
I'm gonna get another drink. Oh, you don't need that.
And, at the same time, this just giant. You run.
Oh my god, what did she say? Oh my goodness.
I'm really
This
neat
thing
right now.
grows to a huge height, maybe 30 feet in the air. The diameter expands maybe 50 feet. This thing is a massive tornado. Angrily, it moves lightning speed, and it almost seems to bear hug Cornelia as it just grabs them. And that's
Gotcha. Yeah,
we're
so
gonna
are
go on a break.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It is drink time. We're gonna go on a quick break. Use the restroom. Sorry, Cornelia. You got bear
got
hugged
grabbed by a
by the
tornado.
giant
No big deal.
air elemental. We're gonna go on
You
a quick
can't
break.
attack me if I'm not there.
That's true. Okay,
That's
now it
definitely how it
attacks
works.
you. We're gonna go to a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna find out if Cornelia lives or Cornelia dies.
Why am I
Hopefully
alive?
The latter. I don't know. I don't know.
You're made of
We're gonna go to a
tough
quick break.
stuff.
Don't go away. Hello, everyone. We are back.
Hey.
We are bigly back.
Again,
Last
back?
we saw
And
our
we're back.
heroes. They were
Surviving.
being Cornelia was being hugged by a giant tornado.
You were killing Cornelia. It's your favorite thing to do.
Yes, I love it so much. Cornelia, it wraps you up and it just starts to batter you with sharp rocks, sticks, gravel,
And all of your hair
dirt,
comes off
and
again.
dust. Ooh, 14.
I lost my other
19. You take 23 points of slashing damage, Cornelia. This thing sucks you up, and
So
you guys
rough.
see this reddish hued tornado get mixed in with some gnome blood as the gnome blood starts to flip and dip and pop. This time, Cornelia's blood starts to splatter on top of you as it's being pushed out of the whirlwind.
I'll take half.
Cornelia, that was your move. Now we move to Kelwise, Rezik, and Trust. Trust, this tornado is literally 40 feet away from you as it has Cornelia, and you see her small, tiny body and her little eye patch flapping in the wind, almost hitting her in the face.
Okay. Does it look like if I would I know that if I went up to it and like just tried like stabbing it with my sword, like would it take my sword from me? Would it rip the sword out of my hand?
It
Do I-
may. You're not sure. It may.
Don't give him ideas. I mean,
I just wanted to like distract it. But I also don't want to get caught in it.
Yeah.
But I want to like hit it somewhere else and distract it at the same time. Are
And this
there
thing,
rock-
by the way, it has grown. It is massive now.
Yeah, running up to massive creatures is not best case scenario usually.
Well,
Rezik whispers from behind you.
shut up.
You do know that Kelwise is like holding a grappling hook and a rope, so maybe you could help me and him pull them in.
Okay, I
Kelwise.
look behind me.
Rezik whispers from behind you.
I'm like, fucking. I look up at how it's grown. I hear Peanut Gallery muttering behind me. I look back. I don't hear him because how could I? But I look back to be like, what is he saying? I see Kelwise is holding a grappling hook, and I think that's smart. And I go run next to Kelwise. And I don't know, grab him around the waist. Anchor
pretty
him.
far behind
Kelwise
you. Though.
is 60 feet behind you.
Okay.
So you'd have to use your whole movement to get over to him.
I will stay, because I'm assuming he's gonna get closer.
I'll stay.
Okay. So we'll just go to
Okay.
Kelwise first. You wait for Kelwise. Kelwise
Wait for
and Rezik.
yeah.
What are you guys doing? You guys are 100 feet away from this thing. 400
Yeah,
feet
so I'm
from
gonna-
the edge.
Just I'm gonna try to back up Kelwise with any strength I have in my body, which is not a lot. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to get. Okay, so I'm going to, because we're 100 feet away, I'm going to have Rezik hold on to me. I'm going to cast the. I'm going to cast.
The magic.
No, not the magic.
Dragon?
No, this is where the problems start.
Is this the magic fishing pole?
No, it's not. It's the regular fishing pole, and I'm just gonna Hail Mary cast it into in the direction it needs to go in hopes of catching either Cornelia, probably
Okay.
Cornelia, to save them.
Okay. Roll a. Oof. Roll me an attack with disadvantage. Like using your bow statistics.
Okay. Sure. That's cool. Disadvantage. 12.
A 12. It's
You
not
got
enough.
the
The
inspiration
wind
dice.
is just.
Do I have an inspiration dice?
You have the
No, I don't have
reroll.
I have a reroll, but not an inspiration dice.
Okay. Oh, a reroll. Okay.
Yeah.
Does that re-roll the bad die thing? or-
Yes.
You try and cast, and your line starts to go out, and then immediately a wind just kind of picks it up and flips it off, and your line just goes flipping around.
That sucked. Can I, and I haven't taken my movement yet, right? No. Can I take my movement to get within 50 feet, so within grappling hook distance?
Yeah, you're 100 feet away, so you can move 50 feet right now, right?
Mhm.
So you can move exactly 50 feet with your movement.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so you move within 50 feet. Trust he's now 50 feet in front of you.
Oh, then I will run up to him
Okay, you run up to him.
and I'll help anchor you. Should I grab your arm or your waist or your leg? What should I do?
You can take this grappling hook and throw it.
Okay, I take the grappling hook.
Okay, you gonna throw it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack with disadvantage. I believe a grappling hook is strength.
Great.
Proficiency. Oh, you're not proficient with a grappling hook. So it's just D20 with
Could
strength.
you use
11.
Dex because it's like a ranged thing? Could it be Dex?
It's a thrown weapon. Those are generally strength.
Just strength. Okay.
It's
I
an
mean,
11.
I guess you can roll dex. Oh, an 11. Well, either way, unfortunately, like you throw this thing and it kind of goes, it goes like a foot and then it goes woof, whizzing past your head back the other direction and then starts going ding, 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 ding on the ground, kind of echoing throughout this place.
Yeah, I get it. You did a bad job. Fucking echoey in here.
That's 4 rounds. We start round 5, halfway through your rubber leg enhancement. Pup, you feel like 1,000 tiny little fists hit you about 50 times as hard as they could.
I'm not doing great. Do I see Cornelia?
You do see Cornelia kind of.
I would like to time and see if I could grab her leg and rip her out.
Okay. Sure. So you're gonna run up to this thing, and then try and grab her out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you move up to this thing, and she's kind of whizzing around. Roll me a athletics to try and grapple her out of this thing.
Okay. I have a +4 to athletics, and I rolled a 16 for a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You grab onto Cornelia's legs and wrench her out of this flipping tornado.
Great.
What are you doing now?
Can I bonus action shove the amulet into her mouth, into her stomach?
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Yes, you
Okay.
absolutely can.
Cornelia, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! I'm just gonna put this in your mouth now! Is that okay? No, it's not okay! Alright, it's okay! Tell me it's okay! Ah!
Okay. You shove it down her throat.
Yeah. And then,
It's like honey.
I guess that's an action, but I can't pick her up and run, can I?
I mean, you have her. You've got her
Great.
already.
You know
She's-
what? I'm gonna do that as I'm running away with her, and I'm gonna run, which is 90.
So you run 90 feet.
Mhm.
Okay. You run 90 feet. So you are now. That was you are 310 feet away.
I'm just doing that as we're running. Okay, are you? Yeah.
And you run by. So you guys, unfortunately, standing 50 feet away. Cornelia, you have your turn before the thing has its turn.
So Pup is carrying me, right?
Pup is
While you're
carrying you.
shoving there.
Pup's always
Yeah.
carrying us.
Yeah. Yeah, I was almost gonna say let's take turns. I'll carry you, but I don't know if I can.
I mean, you can jump on Pup's shoulders and try and fly further.
Yeah, I would say that just so we can get like double movement then, so I can move Pup while I'm moving. That would be great.
Roll a acrobatics DC 20 again.
Oh man, if this ends up bad. It ends up being a 10.
A 10. Yeah. Unfortunately, you whip your cape out, and your cape just starts going. And Pup, you start being dragged backwards. The opposite way you're trying to go, and then you start being dragged to the left, to the right. You unfortunately don't go really anywhere. You kind of land right back where you started. Anything else you want to do?
Was that with my? Is that with just my movement? Can I use my bonus action to retry?
That would have been your action. That would have been your action. Unfortunately, no.
Okay, fine.
Bonus action, yeah.
Well, then I will just enjoy the ride. Good job, Pup.
Great. So you two are bolting. This thing is on a
and then
warpath.
Actually, I'm just gonna try to like, if Pup is bleeding anywhere really bad, I'll try to like patch Pup up a little bit while I'm on them. Oh, that would be an action too. Dang, not a bonus action, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. All right, I got nothing.
Okay. This thing starts tearing after Cornelia and Pup. Unfortunately, Rezik, Kelwise, Trust, you guys are all in its path as it just starts storming towards you and topples over on top of you. Kelwise, Rezik, Trust, all roll me a strength saving throw DC 15 to prevent being sucked into this thing as it's on its way towards Cornelia and Pup.
We couldn't see it coming. We didn't get a chance to dodge out of the way.
Well, that's what the strength saving throw is.
DC 20.
Yeah.
DC
Might as well
15.
not even roll. 15.
DC 15.
Balls.
18.
9.
9.
13.
13. Kelwise and Trust. You guys are
Hold hands. I'm holding his hand. Can I grab his hand as we get with each other?
Roll. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
you guys.
can I note that I am holding
by the rope.
You were so here's the thing,
Kelwise.
Kelwise is getting sucked. Rezik, you're since you're holding him, he's getting flung into it. You can either let go of him to keep from going in, or you can stay holding on, and you're gonna get sucked in too.
I can't. Okay, well, then I'll get sucked in too, I guess then.
Okay, so the three of you guys all kind of.
If I have no option to try to hold him down, then I'm gonna get sucked in too, I guess then.
That doesn't make any sense.
Just let go, dummy.
You guys get
I'm
sucked
not letting go,
in
Kelwise.
as this thing rushes
Wait,
up.
did I get to grab his hand?
Yes. So
Okay.
you're holding Kelwise's hand, and Rezik's got Kelwise from the back. You guys are one solid unit in this thing going
Like a train.
like a drain. Pup, you feel this
I like
thing.
how we came here to help them, and we just got sucked in immediately.
You had a choice to not. You chose to get sucked in.
Pup, you
No, I'm
feel
not letting
this
go
thing
Kelwise. I love Kelwise.
move incredibly
You
fast
can't
as
help him. Here.
whizzes up to you, and you feel these two massive hands made of razor blades come streaming towards you. What's your armor class?
18.
18. First attack misses. Second attack misses. With a 16.
Thank God.
Both
Jesus.
miss. What a hit without those bracers. You feel its hand cut, and a big gash appears on the metal where you deflected it, but both attacks miss. But you are right up next to this thing now. It is now Rezik, Kelwise, and Trust's turn. You guys are one unit, flipping and dipping around. What are you guys doing?
I'm about to cast command on this thing and tell it to stop. But if anyone has a better plan, that's all I've got.
Okay, so what's our situation? We're all kind of holding each other, or are we?
Mm-hmm. You're holding
holding
Kelwise,
each
and
other.
Kelwise is holding Trust. And Trust is holding
Gotcha.
Kelwise.
And then we have the grappling hook. You're still holding the grappling hook, I'm assuming. The rope.
We've got a
at least.
grappling hook. We've got the whatever
point.
it is.
Trust, roll me a just roll me a d20.
1.
Yeah, the grappling hook is also
71.
flipping and flying around in the air dangerously. As Pup and Cornelia, as you look behind you, this grappling hook is coming whizzing by, almost like a razor blade.
Wait, the grappling hook was whizzing by near me?
Yeah, overhead. It's in Trust's hand.
Can I react, deflect, missile it? Do a grab it?
It's not really close to you. It's not like within range of hitting you, because they're pretty high up. They've been elevated, but you do hear this whizzing sound as this thing is kind of going. What are you guys doing? What are the three of you doing?
I've got correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was a pendant that's an anchor, right? It's a magical item. It got tattooed. There was a tattoo. No, the tattoo is the conch.
You have a necklace that has an
I have
anchor.
a necklace.
It's a magic anchor.
I could try to use the necklace, and maybe we'll stop.
Ooh. And it's an item.
Yeah.
It's an item.
Yeah.
Big
Try it.
brains
So,
move, fellas. I like
you,
it.
So you grab your
Hold
anchor.
on.
You wrap it around the three of
Touches
you.
my pearls.
You roll a survival check. That was what we were using.
Boy. Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The
Okay.
three of you
Okay.
stop immediately as this thing starts to move, but you guys are being pelted dangerously by all the brush as you're no longer going around with it. It is just smashing against you. We move to the next round. Round 6. Start with Pup. This thing is right behind you. You've got Cornelia in your arms. You are 310 feet away from the edge.
Of glory.
Glory. Can I bonus action chuck Cornelia forward as much as I can? Or
Sure.
would that be an action?
That would be an action to throw Cornelia.
So I'm trying to throw her and then catch the thing and then run.
Catch the grappling hook.
Mm-hmm. Which technically is a
Sure.
reaction, because I'm a monk and I have to fuck missile.
Pup is going to throw Cornelia and in the same action grab the rope.
Yeah, I have 2 attacks.
With
I can do 2
Three
things.
action.
Isn't that like a key point thing or
Sure.
something?
As I'll say this, as your action, you can throw Cornelia and grab this. Attempt to grab the grappling hook.
Right. I'm doing it.
Okay, roll an athletics to throw. And we'll see how many feet you throw Cornelia.
Athletic. I have a +4 and I rolled a 4. So 4 and 8.
So Cornelia, you don't go far. You go maybe 5
Flying.
feet. Pup throws you, and the wind kind of pushes you back, and you land kind of on your butt right in front. Pup, roll me a dexterity saving throw to try and grab this thing.
Unless Cornelia wanted to use that to try and pick up some wind to fly out there on our turn.
What?
Pup whispers gently as trying to grab.
Use it to fly! Use it to fly!
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save +7 and 2 +7 is 9.
Unfortunately, the thing comes whizzing by. You jump up to grab it, and
think
it
that
bounces
dice
off
anymore.
your hand. You still have your movement, but it would incur possibly an attack of opportunity if you ran out of its way right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run because I am not gonna leave them.
Okay,
And Cornelia has
Cornelia, you are
matter.
5 feet in front of Pup as you see that thing whiz by. You've got the pendant.
No!
You want me to run away, or do you want me to grab this grappling hook? Where are you saying go? What does that mean, pup?
At this point, too, you guys know that these shouts and screams have been echoing. The grappling hook has echoed off the walls. The sound is
Oh!
loud.
Where?
Yes! Go be safe, you have the thing!
Oh man. But that's.
What are you doing, Cornelia?
I guess I'm gonna. I'm gonna try to grab the grappling hook.
Okay. All right. Roll me a dexterity saving throw as this thing comes whipping by.
Dirty 20, 19.
Dirty
13 plus
20.
7 is a dirty 20.
Cornelia, you grab onto this grappling hook, and immediately the force of this thing just sends you. So you're now flipping around. Cornelia, you've got the grappling hook that is attached to Trust, who is attached to Kelwise, who is attached to Rezik. You guys are in this tornado. It is whipping around angrily as this air elemental. Cornelia, you can try and use, I guess, a bonus action to try and use your cape to try and fly out of this thing and put drag on the grappling hook. What are you trying to do? Now that you've got the grappling hook.
This is a bad decision.
The dog who caught its tail.
You can also try and use the centrifugal force to launch you towards the mist as well.
So they're all anchored in the tornado, and the tornado is moving, or it's not moving?
It hasn't moved yet, but this rope is like flipping and dipping.
But they're not moving though. Just me on this rope.
Just you on the rope. They're anchored hard, yeah.
Oh shit.
In space.
In space.
Well, I don't really know. I should have gone toward the mist.
I mean, you still can.
I am going to. So am I outside of the tornado, or I'm inside the tornado?
You're outside. You're outside of it right now.
Okay. Oh shit. So I'm gonna I'm gonna use my movement to go down toward pups. So maybe we can get.
You're gonna try and
two
grab
people
Pup and then launch off?
Go down to Pup.
Not
grab. I didn't say grab Pup. I said go down to Pup because I'm thinking, oh man, but we won't be able to pull them out though. Just us two probably.
Well, they're also anchored. You see them anchored in space.
Shit.
What does that mean?
I guess I'll just use my movement to go back.
There's nothing to anchor.
You guys are anchored in the air. Like you're literally
with the anchor. With the
anchor spell
anchor.
in his
magical
necklace.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking you're saying the grappling hook was anchored onto something, and I was like, how?
No. The grappling hook is not anchored. The grappling hook is still flipping around in the tornado, with Cornelia attached to the end of it.
Yeah.
So if I have it, I'll just go down. I don't really know. I'll go back down to Pup, and I'll probably end up just running away. But now that I have it, I'll just go and.
I mean, you have what? You have a bonus. You use your bonus action to grab it. You still have your action, which you could use to you could feasibly come around on one take, grab Pup, and then like let go, and then try and aim for the mist if you wanted to. It would be a maneuver, and would have to see what the dice says. But that is something you could
fly
try.
around, use the momentum to grab Pup, and fly into the mist with Pup, and then leave the guy. And then
do the three squishies,
and then leave the two. Leave the three squishies.
Well, you know that Pup is got 6 HP as well, so Pup is also a squishy right now.
But I still have the highest AC.
All right, I am just going to. I'm gonna go back down to where Pup is.
Okay, so roll me a acrobatics check to try and land where Pup is, because you're still flying at like Mach speed around this tornado.
No, I think you're right. I think I'm gonna use the momentum actually and try to grab Pup because I want to get Pup over to the mist. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you're gonna space shuttle this
will
thing
not
where you're
resist
using the slingshot
They won't
effect.
see it coming.
Okay.
You guys have taken some major hits. You guys should get out of here.
Roll me a grappling check, and Pup, roll me a grappling check if you want to try to avoid it.
I'm gonna try to avoid it.
Pup,
don't wanna
I
leave them
can
in there.
I can
Grappling
go
checks.
drop you off, give you the amulet, and come back. I have enough health, and you do not. and they have their healers.
Cornelia
so I can come back
whispers
for
while
them.
flipping around the tornado.
Hi.
Do the thing. I know.
What am I doing? Acrobatics? Ends up being...
I wouldn't leave you guys. I specifically gave it to her so that she can get out.
Roll an athletics check, Cornelia,
Oh.
and then Pup, you can roll acrobatics to try and avoid a grapple.
So I
dirty
can't
20.
use my extra dice. So
A dirty
I'm
Roll
gonna...
20?
14 plus 6.
All right, dirty
You
20.
got 6 points. You can't.
Can
you can't help if you're
you
dead.
beat a dirty 20?
I've got a 19.
Oh, not enough. But you can still get to safety yourself. You still got that momentum.
When she comes down to try to grab me, can I grab onto the rope?
No, not on this
Your
turn.
reaction?
Cornelia is not a missile projectile.
Are you sure?
Because you used your reaction last round to try and grab. Right?
No.
Well.
I've always used my actions. I haven't used the reaction to grab anyone.
let's see. Cornelia, what are you doing first?
I am, I guess, I'm just going to keep moving toward the mist, but just to
Okay.
avoid just getting sucked into the tornado while I think about my actions.
So you launch yourself off of this grappling hook. And it almost feels like there's just hands that have grabbed this grappling hook and are just like angrily. You launch yourself off. Let's see how far. See how much force this thing is swirling it around with. Oh my gosh. Cornelia, like a rocket, you just go off straight towards the mist. Roll me a acrobatics check. As you guys see Cornelia just like a bullet just disappear into the fog. More than 300 feet away.
So that is a 28.
A 28. Yeah, Cornelia, you're able to catch yourself some far distance into the mist, but you kind of go down. Like you guys see Cornelia just like blip out of existence.
Wow.
Cornelia, Pup, you're gonna try and grab this rope.
Actually, they're anchored there,
Yes.
like just in space. Period.
Yeah, they stopped moving. They just there. It's
Just-
Kelwise, Rezik, and Trust, and then the grappling hook is being like grabbed,
Anaconda line.
and
Right.
it's almost like something is just like
And the
flipping
tornado
around its
has
head.
nothing to do with them being anchored where they are.
It doesn't seem like it.
Great. I've probably seen this before. I know how this spell works. You guys are just stuck there. It's like that pole thing. I know this thing is attacking me, so I am going to use my movement to run 90 feet. Then I'm
Okay.
going to hold an attack action. Because I'm trying
Well,
to get this thing to chase me. So
You
guys
used your
can fall
action to
out of
try
it.
and throw Cornelia already, right?
Oh, are we still on that?
Yeah, that was Cornelia's turn. You went first, and that's Cornelia.
Got it. And then I'm doing the back end of mine. Great.
Yes. You
We're-
still
okay,
had
then-
your
then-
movement. You didn't use your movement, so you can move the 90 feet, but
And
you
then,
get an
then I am
attack of
going to do my
opportunity.
movement to try to keep them. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. I'll
This
take it.
thing swipes at you as you try and run away, and it gets a 24 to hit.
Oh my god.
It deals
Please,
11
one
points.
point of damage?
11 points of damage as it smashes into your
One
back.
point of damage is what I hear.
One more point of damage. It now deals 12 points of damage. No, 11 points of damage.
It heals me 30.
Yes.
Up goes to run. And tumbles to the ground.
You guys see this. Rezik, Kelwise, Trust,
Shit.
anchored there. You see Pup fall onto the ground.
Fuck.
Is the tornado moving?
The
Or in
tornado
that direction?
does not move. It looks at you, and then it almost
looks.
slams its fists into the ground as the tornado just starts to whiz and pick up, and all this dust and debris starts to cut all of you up into pieces. You guys roll a dexterity saving throw as all this debris, like razor blades, comes flipping at your face.
30, 20.
12.
Dirty 20.
Okay, Rezik and Kelwise, you take half damage. Trust, you take the full damage. 15, 24, 28 points of damage, or 14 for Kelwise and Rezik. Slashing damage as you guys are just in this torrent of blades.
Cool. I'm going.
It's your
You
turn,
guys-
Kelwise, Rezik, trust.
Do you guys think it would listen to command? Or do you think Thunderwave would work? I'm desperate. I'm using magic. What do I use?
Rezik, that's all you.
That command couldn't hurt.
All right. And if someone wants to heal me, that'd be sick. I'm going to cast command, and I'm going to tell it to.
And
Stop.
what language are
Just
you
gonna
going
tell
to
it to
use
stop.
to tell it to stop?
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
The target has to
Command use the
understand
language?
your language.
Oh, they have to understand the language.
So-
Okay. Do I know what language elementals speak?
Roll a d20 lore check. Let's just roll a d20. DC 15.
Ah! What is lore? Do I add anything to it?
No, just roll a d20.
Yeah, it's 5.
History.
5.
Oh.
Well,
Okay. Well,
unfortunately,
I
you
There's a
don't
D20.
know if they have a
I got
language or if they
fly,
can.
So I'm gonna probably cast fly at this point.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna do that if I don't know. I'm ready to like blast us out with Thunderwave, but
Rezik, can you carry people with fly?
Yeah. Well, I can carry. Well, you're both pretty small. I can
Very
probably
small.
carry both of you. Just tiny
Strength
crew.
plus strength times 15. What's your strength score?
+1.
So you have a 12?
13. It's a 13.
A 13. What's 13 times 15? Someone with math, go.
ugh.
13 times
13
15.
times 15.
13 times
130 plus
15.
45 is
195.
175. Oh, 95.
So
Oh, yeah.
195. Cowboys, how much do you weigh?
I'm like 40 pounds.
Trust, how much do you? Well, this is rude, but Trust, how much do you weigh?
I don't know. I've never thought about
You're
it.
Like
30.
30 pounds or something.
Yeah.
You
like-
can't be more than me.
I'm not more than
Yeah.
you. No.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, Rezik could feasibly carry you with a fly spell, as long as his flight doesn't get
Okay,
inhibited or
so
just
Trust-
wrecked by this thing.
Maybe we should do a thunder wave to get out of it though, and then I'll just fly us
Like I
down.
did with the
Maybe.
boat. Like I did with the boat, where I do it behind us to push us forward.
But fuck, Pup is on the ground. Where did Pup land? Where did Pup land? Do we see where Pup landed?
Pup is just right on the
Just
ground. Pup maybe made it 4 or 5 steps before falling over.
Okay, get us out of here. Go, come on, and then I'll fly and get Pup.
Okay. I'm gonna do the motorboat version of Thunderwave, where I cast it behind us to propel us forward.
That's not what I
It's gonna
thought
be loud, man.
when I heard
No.
motorboat.
That's not my fault.
Thunder.
That's what I pictured too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, wow. Okay. Ba-boom. But before that, Trust, I'm gonna need you to roll a D4
Yeah.
and then a D100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Session
4.
motorboats, Kelwise's hairy
A
chest, and
4. Okay.
Heal the entire party. Heal the entire party. I know it's an
the
option.
entire party is healed
I
to
know what
full
it
health,
does.
even people that are unconscious.
21.
21.
21, legal age for drinking. Let's see what we get. Get some beer? Get a mixed drink?
Oh my god, his face. Oh my god, his face. No.
The spell's source is changed to a random ally.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What does that mean?
So it could roll onto one of the 4 of you, Kelwise, Rezik, Trust, or Pup.
Well, Pup's pretty. Does it have a
Wouldn't be
range
Pup.
of.
Well,
There's no range. It says any ally.
I don't understand.
but does it
Pup,
say any
you're
conscious
A
ally?
number 1. It does not.
Would Cornelia count then too? Because they're an ally.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, technically Theodore and like Slug
Okay,
and
that's true.
other
That's
people's
true.
would count
So
as
that-
well.
I don't
That's-
understand what this means.
I'm making this worse.
We'll include all 7 of them. All right, the
And what
7
about
of you.
what about Cullen and Steve?
Nope, just the 7 of you.
What about Aaron
I don't
Karate
understand what
and
this means.
Slug and.
What does this mean?
So Trust,
It's
you
bad.
cast the spell right behind you, and the source of the spell is you, right? Casting this spell, right? So the
Oh.
source of the spell randomly jumps to a different ally, and the spell goes off in the same direction.
Okay. Well, either way, it's going away from whoever's casting it. It'll propel them somewhere. It's not going at them.
You cast Thunder Wave. As you see Pup's body.
It's a good
Off.
maybe.
Now let's see
No,
how
wait, it's
far
probably not.
Oh
Pup
no.
goes.
Were you guys in range of that though?
There is no range. It's just that any ally, it
way.
said.
Yeah.
No. It doesn't hit them.
Oh, I
They're
mean,
up
were
in the
you in
air. They're
range of-
anchored
okay.
up in the air, and they were aiming at like in a downward trajectory. Let's see how many feet Pup goes and
No, I
how
wasn't
much
aiming
damage.
up. No, James. I was
No,
not
it's
aiming down.
Aiming like
I was
outward and
not
down,
aiming-
right? To try and
No.
propel yourself that way.
no.
We're trying to aim like to the
Screw
side
it.
so we can get pushed to the side.
They're just
you know?
horizontal.
Which
Just
way?
like
So
looking
you're
out of it.
the mist is to the north. Which way were you trying to propel yourself?
Towards the mist. So
Yes.
behind
So
us.
away, right?
Yeah,
And
but
then
I'm coming out of me,
down.
and
not
you guys
straight
are
down. No.
south of
But I
me,
mean
so
like
hate
down. I
me.
meant like downward at like just a slight downward angles to propel yourself up and out.
No,
like-
you're not. I wasn't trying to propel us up and out. I was trying to propel us through.
Like just straight to the side, not any
Yes.
upward angle trajectory
Yes.
at all. Okay.
Yes.
So Pup, you go just skittering across the ground instead of
Towards
up
the
and out.
mist.
But towards the mist, but you just like literally like it's like you're being dragged by a car on the end of a rope. Let's see how far you go.
Towards Theodore, who can
Towards
probably heal you.
Theodore, you make it a whopping 80 feet as you just Pup's body just and you take one death fail for this as your body just goes scraping against the ground. Rezik, Kelwise, Trust, you're still in this. Pup is now farther away, closer to the edge of the mist by almost 100 feet. What are you guys doing? Kelwise, Rezik.
Rezik, please try to get us out of here, and I'm gonna attack the tornado.
Okay, roll an attack.
Crying, pooping, throwing up is what I'm doing.
Was I skipped or am I coming up?
You're after
Oh, I'm
them.
after Pup.
Started the round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going with a bow and arrow because that's what I've got on my hand. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 hits.
Okay.
Tangent. Shut up.
And, Colossus Slayer. That's not a spell. It's sort of an innate thing, right?
It is
Oh, no, I would have to cast it.
not- It's
no.
not a spell.
Oh no.
It's
And
not.
it's under its DC maximum because it's already been hit.
Yes, it
Oh.
is. So you get extra
That's-
damage.
11.
11 points of damage.
11, yeah. And let's
Okay.
attack again while we're here.
Okay.
Just for fun.
You start chopping this thing up. What was your attack?
Next one was a 12.
12 does not hit. Your first takes purchase, and the second, unfortunately, seems to just whiz through air. It's hard to tell where this thing starts and ends. Rezik, what are you doing?
I'm gonna tap the Okikanuka earring I have and start to fly and try to get us all heading towards the. I guess I don't know. I can't see like where we actually are right now, but
Okay.
like just as
You're about
safely as possible
300
out of this fucking
feet.
thing and towards the mist if
Yeah.
possible.
Head
You're
toward
300
Pup.
feet away from the mist. First of all, we're gonna roll a D4 and then a D100 as
Sure.
you cast
And then just so
fly.
you know what I'm trying to do before this happens, I'm trying to do it if I can. Let's see. Well, fly is an action, then Misty Step is a bonus action, so I probably couldn't do that. Okay, never mind. All right, so yeah, I'll go ahead and roll. What was it again? Sorry.
But your movement is
A D4 and a D100.
It says your movement is doubled. So what's your fly movement with that spell?
Fly movement is I think it's like 60. Let's see. Yeah, 60.
So with a fly, you can move 120 right now. Plus, with a dash action, you could move 240.
Oh, great. Okay. I don't have any D4s. That's so weird. Okay.
As long as
let
your
me just
spell
roll
works.
As long as the
beyond.
spell goes off without a hitch.
I have I got
big
a 1 on the D4,
A 1 on the D4. Okay, roll a D100.
a D100. Okay.
Oof.
It's a 38.
38.
He's too excited.
It's an even number.
He's memorized all of these. He knows exactly what it is.
What? What?
Even
Hold
number
on a second.
maybe.
He doesn't like it. It must be good
What?
for us.
What level are you, Rezik?
Oh no.
Level 7. Wait, level 6.
Oof. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Level 1. I'm level 1.
6,
I'm actually
7,
level 1.
8,
So
9, 10. Roll me a D10.
a D10.
Maybe
okay.
you'll get more levels.
Oh my god.
Roll high. Roll high.
You want to roll high or
6.
low though? Maybe you're gonna lose.
You stay the same.
Okay. God, I love this
I
so
don't-
much.
I don't like that. I don't like his laughing.
His laughing is-
Rezik goes
You're-
to cast this spell.
Okay.
And the magic swirls around him. Kelwise, you release that anchoring spell as he's like, I'm gonna fly. And he starts to be ripped apart from the inside out, his body growing just blobs of amorphous growths. And you start to see his eyes start to shimmer this yellowish glow as his pupils turn from round and into these small slits. All of a sudden, Rezik holding you is no longer hands as you start to see his flesh rip away and tear as his fingers, something tears out of his hands as his body starts to morph and change. As Rezik, you grab Trust, you grab Kelwise, and you can fly, but it's not a spell as you feel these giant wings out of your back. Kelwise, you start to freak out. Trust, your mind goes blank as you are staring at a white dragon. And that is where
Jesus.
we're gonna leave it for this week.
Okay, I like that. That's okay with me. I'm a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
That's not how you thought this day would end up, did it?
Freaking white dragon!
Oh boy.
When I look at you, I must be like, Mom?
Mama?
Yeah, that
Are
was.
you my mom?
I love
my
wild
mommy?
magic. If you guys at home don't use wild magic tables, by God, they are just.
Oh, thank God I didn't explode or something.
I
Turned
know, I
into,
thought you were about to turn into Boil Man or something.
Yeah, like that was so scary.
I think you're gonna turn into a level
I
1
mean-
wizard. Lose all your levels.
That's what I was expecting. Yeah.
Could have also turned into Medusa
Oh my
God.
Wow.
Nice.
or
I've been frozen
Chimera.
for long enough.
It just
I did
happened to
not.
be something you can fly. How fun.
I'm really good at charming chimeras.
Hey, so I grabbed them in protection.
You grab them and you turn into a dragon. Yeah, like.
Okay, so I'm still me, hopefully, then. That's good.
You
Okay.
are
Great.
still you in up in here. You are
Sweet.
still
Somewhere.
you. You have not like gone crazy
Ooh, and
or
dragons are like
confused.
really intelligent too, so I'm gonna be good.
I mean,
So
your
you're permanently
all of your
dragon.
You can
physical
go get-
stats have changed. All your mental stats have stayed the same.
Bro, you
Oh,
can
tight.
go
Okay,
get both
great.
of the next two things. Just swoop down and snatch those necklaces.
Yeah,
You're
fuck
in
yeah.
Dragon on our
good.
side now.
Fire one.
Yeah.
I knew we were coming around for a reason.
White dragons, they're ice, right?
Ice.
I think they're ice. Yeah.
Oh yes!
Ooh, I can
Mess
fuck
up
that shit
the
up.
lava guy.
Oh.
Now we
yeah,
got
all
wind,
right.
fire,
Yeah.
ice, water. I'm excited. Well, you could do
We gotta
ice,
save
too.
Pup first, but yes, after that we'll fuck it up.
I'll be fine.
Hold on.
I did grab my scary dice though. I was like, okay.
You should have stayed
You
there.
are just so I
You
know.
had 6 health points.
You are a young white dragon.
Oh, youngin, okay.
Oh, you're
youngin'.
young.
Just
Oh, nice of
for
Do a
For the
young,
record,
a wine
I have
Stat
yeah.
block
12
sake. That is your exact
points.
stat block as a young white, young
A
white
young
dragon.
white dragon can
right
fuck
now.
shit up, dude.
Okay. That changes my plans drastically for the future. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and watching tonight. I had a lot of fun.
everything.
Yeah, I got a lot of work to do. But really glad you used the magic in this place because it's making me very happy.
I hate my dice.
We'll be back.
We've got
next,
lucky so far.
We'll be back next Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific to play more of this, our 99th game of the Chronicles and Aventide, episode 8 of the Hex of
that's crazy.
Ellazar. So please come join us and see what happens. I'm excited to see what happens. Maybe they'll use more magic. Maybe more of them will turn into dragons. Who knows? Maybe.
I want to be a dragon.
Maybe it's a permanent
I could do it one day.
transformation. We don't
do that one
know.
day.
Dude, Rezek, those are some good stats.
Permanently a dragon, that would be fucking dope.
You could
Yeah,
probably go
kind
crush
of
those
amazing.
wyvern spaces off.
Yeah,
dude.
50 feet, can burrow 20 feet, fly 80 feet, and swim 40. The
Yeah, look at
133
that.
hit points.
133 HP.
Blind sight 30 feet, dark
This is
vision
gonna go wreck
120.
people.
Jesus.
Multi-attack, you get 3 attacks.
Yeah.
That's gonna go wreck people.
3 attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, I get
2d10
polymorph
with
next
plus 4 damage,
level.
plus 1d8 cold on his bite attack. Does a 10d8 cold damage cone
Oh my god.
in a 30-foot range.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
That's
There you go. We're gonna need that.
Too much.
Yeah. The question is, does he lose any somatic spells from now on?
Who cares? I'm a dragon.
Yeah, who cares? He's a dragon.
Dragon.
Okay, that's correct. All right.
You can fly on me, guys. You can all fly
Yeah.
right now.
But he can only speak French.
Okay, who cares? He's a dragon.
I cannot do a French accent. I'm screwed. Bring Maeve back. I can't do that.
I speak. Oh no, I thought I spoke Draconic, and I was like, no, I
Yeah,
speak
turn
Infernal.
trust to do a
I speak
dragon.
Infernal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do a
we
dragon
got to do
instead.
How to Train Your Dragon one shot.
I've never seen that.
Oh my
You
gosh,
should.
it's
You would
Good?
love it.
It's really good.
No.
Okay, we're going to sign off. We'll be back next week, 7 p.m. Pacific. Please, everyone, have a wonderful week. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And we'll see you next week on -1 Charisma. Good night, everybody.
Laughing.
I'm a dragon.